Alright, welcome back, Lelanders. We're trying this again. We're going to play some more Entropia content. I'm not sure what the occurrence was, but it was OBS that crashed the stream. For some reason it froze and locked up, so when I tried to just stop the stream, couldn't even stop it. So yeah, for some reason it froze as soon as I shared the Discord link. So something with the Discord link it didn't like and caused OBS to freeze. I don't think it could have been related. It might have just occurred at the same time. Alright, so we got a message already from Discord, and viewers are saying, hope the stream starts today. And it's like, yep, it's on now. I'll put a GIF that says live now. Or on air. That's probably a good one. Alright, so we are on air. And if anyone wants to join the Discord group, I'll try sharing it again. Do I dare? Alright, our Discord. Alright, let's hope. Are we still live? Yes, we are still live. The Discord was able to share that time. The only thing I was thinking, hey, Fear Legions is here. Good to see you, man. The only thing I was thinking is I must have bumped the end stream button and clicked it by accident. That's one thing I've been doing in Clone Evolution quite a bit lately, is clicking the wrong stuff by accident. So that's probably what happened. I probably clicked end stream by accident. So yeah, it's good to see some people back for the Entropia chat already. I was wondering if it was going to be a solo show. If anyone wants to call in the Discord, we got the thing there. You don't have to do video chat, but audio chat's definitely cool too. I was going to try discussing some of the new Entropia stuff. Some of the weird stuff that's been happening in my life. Weird coincidences. I don't know, I think I mentioned on the shows before that I bought a brand new TV for the Raptors playoff run. And I had it for about 4 years, and I got it refurbished. So it was kind of like risky that it would break down. But just goes to show, like I booked like a Netflix date, what do you know? TV broke. So I was like, holy shit, what are the odds of that? I haven't had dates booked in like, I don't know, 2 years because of these goddamn lockdowns. All of a sudden my TV breaks. So I was like, maybe it's a sign that I was doing the dating too early, so I'll just have to wait. I was facing either throwing a 65-inch TV in the garbage or trying to repair it. So I got a friend that's like Nikola Tesla, so I'll ask him to help me fix it. I actually got him the how-to video link so he could watch the pros explain how to fix it. And we're going to try testing the LEDs and swapping out the ones that might be burnt out if we can find any. So the tools for that arrived today. I got some suction cups for lifting the screen off the TV, because you have to get the screen right off in order to get at the LEDs. Fuck, man, I just got called away, and it's like, man, I did everything I could to get ready to record, and I was like, I'm going to record. Why would you be fucking calling me now? Hopefully it's not a medical emergency. So I'll just message the person. I'll be like, sorry, busy. What? At least I got a phone here that I can message them. I'll have to find something I can do while I'm messaging. Now, I hope everyone else is doing well. Fuck, man. That was one thing. As soon as I started getting paid from YouTube, now I have to put a fucking password on my goddamn cell phone. So every time I'm turning on my cell phone, I have to put in a stupid password. I hate it because I'm the only person who's ever touched my phone. Why the hell would I want a password on it? No one else touches my phone. It'd be like putting a password on your fucking toilet, right? You'd be like, I don't need one. No one else is coming here to use my toilet. I don't have to worry. It's fucking a toilet, right? Alright, anyways. Get a message. Hopefully it's like just calling for food. That'd be great. They'd be like, it's time to eat. And I'd be like, sorry, can't eat yet. I'll eat later. I'm terrible. Some girls I was supposed to meet, and I never have the time to meet anyone. I shouldn't keep making plans that I can't make. Oh, God. I just want to message someone. Is that fucking so hard? There we go. Did you call? Okay, I'll come grab it in a minute. I just gotta finish recording. I'll be up in a few minutes. I just gotta finish recording. Alright. Alright, bye. Yeah, thank God. No medical emergency, just food. Alright, Fear Legion saying he's been playing Idle Heroes a lot, but he's been absent a lot, and he's back. That's cool. No, I still can't believe the news from Entropia while I was gone. Like I was saying when the game cut out, I don't know how much I got recorded before it cut out. I think it cut out right when I said the Discord part, but I can't remember where I was there in the conversation. But anyways, yeah, Entropia's got the new game engine coming out. I don't know if anyone's heard the actual date they gave for when they anticipate on launching the new engine. If it's something they just started working on, or if they're already in the final stages and they're ready to launch it, I don't know. And is it going to be available on mobile and PC? I'm praying to God. Because you know what's the weird thing? If they make it work on PC and mobile, you know what's fucking huge about that? Mobile has its own consoles, like Nvidia Shield and stuff. So that means if it works on mobile, I should be able to play the new version of Entropia on my Nvidia Shield on my 65-inch 4K TV after hopefully I fix it. No, I'm not praying that I fix my TV, because if TV breaks, not the end of the world. Spent like $500-600 on it. I've made worse investments than that. And I did get a whole Raptors championship out of it, so watched every game in 4K. In hindsight, I should have went to the bars and watched it, because I was like, oh, I can go to the bars anytime. Now I realize that I'm probably fucked, can never go to bars for the rest of my life. That was my only chance to do it, but hopefully not. Alright, this carton of milk sucks. It's got a piece of fucking carton like stuck right where I need to drink. What a piece of shit. Oh man. Do I dare cut it with these scissors? They look terrible. Alright, well if I get food poisoning, I know why. Ugh. Damn scissors. Yeah, so I was thinking if you did play, what is it, Entropia on the Android version, there must be some sort of shortcut keys that they got to do everything that they mapped to like buttons. So that'll be perfect for Nvidia Shield controllers. Oh yeah, you know what else reminds me? I totally forgot. When, remember I was talking about how Never Die's been gone for quite a while? That Entropia, Rocktropia, and everyone's been gone. I was like, holy shit, I'm praying, well, I shouldn't say praying. I'm really hoping that Never Die and Doc and everyone that's gone from Rocktropia didn't just abandon the game. But hopefully they had some sort of project that they're working on to make a big return. I was thinking, dear God, if this new launching of like a new engine is happening, can you imagine if Doc and Never Die are working on it with the people from Mindark, so that Rocktropia will be one of the planets that makes the biggest return, like huge upgrades when it comes time. So I'm thinking, oh god, that'd be sweet. Let's hope. If anyone's heard any word in the chat, do they know? Has Never Die commented at all on his social media anywhere about how the game's getting a new engine? Because I think the last time I seen Never Die promoting Entropia was at Spanish convention, where he was promoting the VR portion of Entropia, which sadly VR wasn't really the greatest thing to promote in hindsight. Sadly, I wish he was able to promote the blockchain and how we would have added crypto and how everyone got rich off cryptocurrency skyrocketing, but no, sadly we fought his plans for that. No, it's always wondering if, yeah, I was even one of the people that was skeptical that linking it to Bitcoin was a good idea, but in hindsight. Oh, Fear Legions is saying he just watches the game. He hasn't actually tried Entropia yet. Yeah, Entropia is one of those games that it is fun to watch. I know a lot of people have successful stream channels. I know I've never really reached the 100 or succeeded over the 100 viewers, but still 100 viewers is still kind of nice. I like it. No, so we're going to see what happens with Never Die if he comes back, and holy shit, if anyone's heard about Never Die before, he holds one of the Guinness records for biggest item sold in a video game for real money. Yeah, he sold it. It was one of the items in this game. So if you want to check that out, it's definitely a good video to watch for video game lore or history. I think that's actually where I got the Entropia disc from, because I got Entropia DVD, so I got it, I think, from Never Die himself, which in hindsight I wish I would have got him to sign it. So maybe one day in real life I can correct that mistake and get him to sign one for me. That would be sweet. Isn't that a weird situation? Like, to in real life, go to a convention, meet someone, get a DVD from them, bring it home. And then later, like, I don't know, like 10, 20 years, you find out that one of your biggest celebrities that you've ever liked in video games turns out to be that person who gave you the game disc at the convention. It's like, what are the odds? Oh well, that's what the world is full of, these weird coincidences. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to start doing my Twitch channel more. That's actually what's happened. I started to do online dating to try to meet new people. Some of the people I wanted to meet, I was like, oh, I hope I meet other streamers. And most of the women that I meet that stream, they all do it on Twitch. So I was like, fuck. Kind of like in the old person's platform, YouTube, right? It's like, back in my day, we used to buy drugs from gangs. Now we can just get it from the government. Yeah, so I'm going to have to try to look up the news for Entropia. We'll have to get a guest for Entropia on soon. So we can, hopefully I'll be able to talk to Ken or someone about Entropia. Oh yeah, who is that other guy? There was some guy, I can't always get his name mixed up. I think it's Michael. I work with a whole bunch of guys named Michael, so that's why I get mixed up easily with that name. But anyways, yeah, he wanted to buy an item off me. I was supposed to meet him to trade. I haven't seen him in weeks or months, so I'll have to reach him. And yeah, then maybe I can get him on as a guest, so when we do a trade, we can talk to him at the same time. I still can't believe Entropia is going to have a whole new game engine. I'm still thinking we were so long overdue for it. Yeah, luckily I still don't have any real sponsors other than the actual the YouTube people or Google. Even Virtual Mate, I don't officially work for them, although they did give me a custom, coupon code. So that was nice. That is almost kind of like having an official sponsor. It's the closest I've reached yet. I don't actually have anyone paying me to do the show, but that would be a dream come true. Or some people say it's a hindrance because if you have a sponsor, then a real one, you always have to do what they say. And I'm terrible at following orders. People ask me to do stuff, I'm much more likely. Alright, so let's give an update to what I was doing in Entropia, which is kind of funny. Fuck, man. I'm such an idiot. Never mind. I was going to buy a whole bunch of deeds before I quit playing for the summer, and then I looked and I forgot. So I got all this cash here and I didn't collect any fucking interest on it. Idiot. Oh well, live and learn. Lots of living, not so much learning. Alright, anyways, we got the blueprint. Yay. So I'll have to find out where that was. Oh, Planet Arcadia. So next time we go to Arcadia, we can pick up that print. So my goal was to save up a whole bunch of money, buy shares, keep them for like the whole summer, and then sell them, use the profit revenue from the interest and selling the shares to buy a shopkeeper. But looks like I still have the money, so I didn't buy the shares. I don't know, for some reason I just quit playing Entropia right away, and I got carried away to look where I quit. I'd just been randomly logging in. I kept forgetting to check that. Fuck. Anyways, let's check how much other money we've got from the shops. So if anyone's never played Entropia, these shop shares are all the different shops that I own throughout the game and how much sales I made. So far my total balance is up to 85. That's pretty good because that'll push us up to 4,800. And I've got another account that keeps track. Oh, fuck. The Entropia Exchange. Oh, there we go. So I've got 36 of this saved up. And that's how much the shares have been going for. I wonder if Ancient Greece sold out yet. I bet you they still didn't. Oh yeah, there's still shitloads available. So if anyone wants to get shares of Ancient Greece, this is the all-time low. That's when they say the best time to invest in something, right, is when it's super low, right? You don't invest when it's super good. Alright, so that's what we got for news for that. Damn, I wish we made it up to 5,000. 5,000 was pretty much the profit point we needed in order to get the shopkeeper pad. Reason we wanted to get the shopkeeper pad is we could add a shopkeeper and start putting bigger items like vehicles and estates and deeds. So I was like, shit, man, we got to make the next step, get that shopkeeper, but we did not succeed. So if any of the viewers want to help, you can definitely swing by my shops and buy some items or check some of the stuff I put on auction. See if you want to place bids. That can always help as well. Alright, let's go to Calypso and check what the fucking shit has been happening with shopkeeper pads. Oh yes, oh fuck, they're way too high in price. Now they're roughly the same. When I left it was about 4,900, so they have gone up about, I don't know, I guess 150 or so, but still that's not super bad. Are either of these hot chick ones? Oh yeah. Yeah, I would definitely buy her. She's a babe. Imagine getting to super up with different armor and stuff. Alright, I still need to get out more clearly. Wow, 2 hot babes. Even better. Double trouble. Alright, there we go. So that's interesting. If I did make it up to the 5,000 mark, or roughly, we could actually buy one. And it'd be a hot babe to boot. Oh well, if anyone wants to invest, like I said, in a hot babe shopkeeper and donate it to the show, that'd be sweet. Or just help me out with what I remain to get the difference. Actually, we could tank in some of this money and then see where we're at, right? Let's do it. Why not? Some sort of action for the show today. We'll dump our fucking transfer amounts right in. Boom. 4,800. Alright, that was pretty damn good. Let's check out the other one. Let's dump her in. Oh, we gotta transfer each one individually. There we go. Transferred. Transferred. Alright, so we're at 4,883. I was kind of hoping we could get at least to 4,900 with that, but pretty close. Oh well, yeah, so thanks all the people that were shop buying, all the humans, all the vampires, all the viewers. Alright. So that was that news. That was that news. I'm trying to think, what else did I all forget to check? We won some stuff at auction. I wonder how much stuff I put for sale on auction it never sold. I should check that. I think I was where? At Calypso pretty recently last time I played, wasn't it? So we only got $4 worth of that Moonleaf board. It's not so bad. The fuck? Could have swore I won that thing and I had to go pick it up from Arcadia, wasn't it? Oh. So what is this DSEC9? If any of the viewers are watching, they can type in the chat. I don't think I've heard of DSE9 yet. I'll have to look that up. Maybe check it out. Alright, so just an interest sake, let's see what is for sale in the Rocktropia auction. Holy shit, 15 pages of stuff. Alright, I can't... Where did we get a message? Looks like it was on Facebook, so I'll check that quick. Now, luckily, I got a fourth monitor hooked up, so I can check out quite a few things at the same time. For better or worse. No, I guess it was some messages on Facebook, but I don't think anything... Was it? No, it's just someone sending messages. No, there's always jokes on Facebook, right? Fuck, man. I closed the whole thing. Piece of shit. There we go. It's back. Anyways. Alright, so I wanted to check out Rocktropia, see what we got. Anything neat for blueprints? Space thruster. What are thruster prints at these days? Remember we used to sell them at 4,000? Oh, those were the good old days. Let's see what Bonzo Slim Jim percentage is at. Oh yeah, 12,000. That's still pretty good. Remember the one time I got 30,000 for a huge stack of them? That was sweet. Now, if I was this person, I would probably be trying to sell the prints on Calypso, because I don't know, for some reason, you can even sell Rocktropia prints better amounts on Calypso, it seems. But to each their own. Sometimes you do make good sales on Rocktropia, so maybe it's worth the try. Let's see who it is that's selling them. It's Anonymous. So Anonymous is selling them. Keep track of that name. Alright, so let's go check out the market on Calypso. I'm interested to see what's been happening here. We did check the price on Shopkeepers. It's roughly 5,200. If anyone has one that they can sell for 5,000 even, let me know. That'd be sweet. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's check out the estate and deed situation. I always like to see this, because man, if I get the shopkeeper, then I'm going to have to save up for estates, buy some, and then put them in my shopkeeper. Sometimes how I get estates is I try to get good deals on shops. Medusa shops are kind of neat, but for 45,000, I don't know if I would spend that much, unless you're buying an entire floor. FOMA shop, 8,000. Can you imagine FOMA shops are going for that much? I would hope so. Why? Because I have one. Now I was thinking, I think I got mine for roughly 4,000. So if 4,000 was the current rate, that would be roughly accurate. Or I could be wrong. It's been so many years since I got my FOMA shop. I could be way off on them. How much I paid for it, I can't remember. Guessing 4,000. Alright, Calypso land deeds. What have they been at lately? Holy shit, 3,000? I think I sold my stack of 30 for 2,100 each. And back then, that was a pretty good deal. So, what the fuck? I can't believe they're at 3,000 now. That's crazy. Congratulations to everyone that has Calypso land deeds, or had them before they skyrocketed. Alright, so let me guess. Did Arcadia Underground deeds skyrocket as well? Fuck. Back when I was like gone for summer, I was going to buy a whole bunch for like 80. So I would have been able to sell a profit for 20 on each one. Oh well. Live and learn. Lots of living. Well, congratulations to everyone that made profits on the Arcadia Underground deeds and, man, Calypso land deeds. Everything's been going up in value. That's what I figured when they made that announcement of the new game engine. I was like, I wonder if that'll affect the economy at all. I don't know if these prices went up before that even, but... Ooh, the Chateau Liberté Marketplace, number 3. Now that seems like a more reasonable price. Where is that deed? It's Calypso? For some reason that doesn't ring a bell. For I was thinking a different planet. Alright, let's check Next Island. Remember how Next Island had that promotion going when I left? Did everyone get their cool armor? I was hoping Next Island would explode in their market and everything. Ooh, 19 pages. That's really good for Next Island. Oh, DSEC, so it must be some place on Next Island. Alright, so we've narrowed down where we have to go to find that place. No, a lot of people have been asking how my uncle's been doing. His health has gone up and down like a roller coaster too. Some days good, some days definitely not so good. Now, if anyone's been wondering too how my whole living situation's turning out, it's working out slightly better, I guess. No, my family was talking that if everyone did happen to pass and I had nowhere to go, that I would be able to keep staying at the place I'm at now and just rent it and give the money for the rent to to my brothers because they already have their own houses. So that was kind of nice. But the one downfall to that only would happen if I outlived everyone. And the way my health has been going recently, I wouldn't be betting on myself outliving anyone. That's kind of mean to say. I shouldn't laugh. No, but my stomach issues haven't been that bad, actually. To be honest, it's I'd say maybe half as bad as last time. So still progressing in the right direction, I guess. Let's hope. No, I've been supposed to get some health tests done at the doctor's, but they're behind like 6 months in testing. I figured that would happen when they had the big, what did they call it, the backlog created by the lockdowns. How the lockdowns like crushed our economy, crushed our healthcare system, crushed everyone's will to live, made everyone's immune system weak as fuck. Now, I did a whole shit ton of research on Moderna, but I don't think I'll cover it too much in this episode. If anyone's heard, Canada is investing like trillions of dollars of our taxpayer money and giving it all to the fucking billionaires that own Moderna. And they're going to build a fucking giant lab in our country. And I think it's the one that I've been dreaming about for like since September 11th. So it's quite an interesting plot twist. Ooh, next island table. Imagine I could get a nice bar table like this. How come I can't see the top? It won't let me scroll. Come on, bitch. Scroll. What the fuck? What am I clicking? Does anyone know? Is there a place I gotta click in order for it to scroll down so I can see it? Normally I could just like shift it, do it 360 spins. Oh, fuck, man. Why is it not letting me check? Oh, well. There's only 14 that have ever sold in the game. They're selling between 7 and 28. This one's selling for 7 or 14. Oh, well. I'll just pass on it because I can't see what the fucking top of the table looks like, for God's sakes. Kind of horse shit is this? Welcome back to Entropia. That's what I was thinking, man. When Entropia gets to the new server or new game engine, hopefully a lot of the fucking bullshit will be fixed. I can't even rotate the object to see what it looks like. What the hell's going on? Refresh. Copy item link. I don't get it. Oh well. Alright, so does anyone else know what's been new in Entropia? They can put in the chat. Help me get caught up what I missed over since being gone, I guess since winter time. Now, if anyone's wondering, Canada's weather patterns are shaping up for a super early winter. So apparently even before Halloween, we're going to be buried in snow. So kind of sucks because, damn, I'm loving summer, but winter's good in its own way. Hopefully we'll get a lot of shit done in the off season this year. I did get some live bands added to the Discord group. So soon as he's playing music on a steady bass, we can start getting him to call in, and we'll take breaks to watch some live bands. So in the meantime, we'll do a quick break and we'll watch the commercial for my vaporizer attachment. The company failed and went under, but I still have the commercial for it, so I figure I'll play people it so they can see what I'm using. This is basically the vaporizer that I use every day off the screen. Alright, so check it out. Oh, and the music is by the same guy. Deadbeat Blast was the name of his band. So if anyone's wondering, I think you can still find the music on SoundCloud. Alright, so let's check it out. Yeah, so there it was, the Judson Vapor Oil Collector. No, the actual base portion of it is, you can still get it. It's the Extreme Q Vaporizer. It's actually made in Canada as well. I've met the people at the factories. They're pretty nice. I shouldn't say pretty nice. They're actually super nice. Some of the nicest people I ever worked with. Shouldn't say worked with. They gave me some help when I was working on my stuff, so it was really great of them. I should have gave them some more compensation for it. I've never got more help from anyone, just in random, so shout out to the big Canadian companies that are making vaporizers, Extreme Q. Definitely my favorite vaporizer. As you can see, I use it non-stop. No, the only piece that's mine is the glass portion above it. Now it basically vaporizes everything and collects the oil. The oil that you see in the commercial is obviously just food coloring and water. You could probably tell. But when you do it in real life, the oil's quite a bit thicker and it's orange, not red. But I didn't have any orange food coloring, and the red food coloring looked a lot cooler, so we did red for the commercial. It's actually kind of like an orangish red. I'll see if I got pictures of it handy. Sorry if I open any boobs on screen. I'll try not to. Oh, thank God. Whew. Now, I like the Entropia audience because I always forget that my Clone Evolution show is always a lot of kids, so I shouldn't really be advertising my vaporizer shit on it. Alright, so if anyone's wanting to see a full screen image of what it looks like, that's what the real oil looks like. And this is what the real oil looks like when it's collecting on the glass before it like drains into the tank and fills it. Yeah, so the more you vaporize through, the faster this oil collects, and eventually that tank fills up until it starts bubbling, just like it would like a bong. So you'll basically have a full jar of vapor oil. It's kind of a neat concept. The only reason my company didn't take off is I'm facing a lot of legal issues to launch it. As you can tell, the vapor oil is super strong. Well, I guess you can't tell, but I can tell. No, I think you can even tell just by looking at it. Like, that's some pretty high quality oil there, right? Like, normally when you see oil like that, it's like honey oil or cherry oil, whatever they call it. I personally, I like it way better than Rick Simpson oil. I've tried versions of Rick Simpson oil. Same thing, it's very thick and sticky until you heat it up, and then it becomes a liquid like in the commercial. And how do you heat it up? There's just a button on the Extreme Q that turns on the fan, and when the fan goes, it turns the tank of liquid, or it turns the tank of oil into a liquid. So that's the catch to that shit. Now, I always wanted to make a commercial and call it Redefining Vaporware, because Vaporware has such a bad name to it. So I was like, man, if I could redefine Vaporware and be like, man, this is the best Vaporware ever, it'd be kind of neat. Just like flip-flop the entire word. And it kind of goes with the prophecy of opposites. That'd be a good opposite to accomplish. Now, for most people that aren't into vaporizers, I totally understand, because I tried millions of different well, not millions, but probably 20 or 30 different vaporizers before I found the Extreme Q. So I didn't just make it for the first one that I tried. And actually never intended to make it large scale, but when I started like getting a hold of people to help make a bowl for it, one thing led to another, and next thing I knew, I had like a company started and tons of product. I really should have got my homework done on the legal part of it first. So sadly, I have tons of like demo units or prototypes in my garage. So hopefully one day I'll be able to either give them away or restart the company. Yeah, it would be weird to restart the company because it's one of those ideas that has potential to be like a fucking multi-million-dollar company. So it would be kind of weird if it failed for so long and then rebounded into a good company. That'd be sweet. Now, a lot of weird coincidences happen to make that whole company idea fall into place. And I kind of figured there was going to be a few bumps along the way. It wouldn't just be all easy. Holy shit, I was buying Listerium. I wonder, holy fuck. On Calypso? Do I have any Listerium left on Calypso? That'd be a good question, right? If we have like 200 or 300 peds worth of Listerium somewhere, let me check my Entropia account. That's what I forgot. Like, man, I'm not even checking my Entropia account. That's where it tells me how much money I have. So let's check it out. See where we're at. Man, having this fourth monitor is sweet. This way I have a whole monitor for OBS, whole one for the YouTube live stream, and then a whole one for off the screen just searching stuff, and then a whole screen just for the what's actually playing on the stream. Now it's a bit complicated, but yeah. Oh, fuck. I was hoping we had hundreds of ped of Listerium somewhere. No, we blew through it all. The most items we have is just 47 Gigantus screen somewhere. So we got jack shit for items. I think our only hope is that maybe some of these vehicle prints went up in stock in the meantime. That'd be sweet. Because, man, if we could take, like, a whole fucking stack of fucking PRX prints and unload them. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing. If any viewers are new to the show or old viewers and they want a big stack of, like, blueprints to help me raise the money, then definitely, yeah, just let me know. I got shitloads of prints. Especially if you're into PRX vehicles. If you're into those at all, I can help you big time. Give you whatever kind of deals you're looking for, hopefully. Unless your deals are beyond me, but... I do have one of the biggest PRX collections, unless some people got more than me, but see, that's what I was thinking. Really gotta do is tank or sell everything that I got. Like, just sell some more till I really have like no items left, and then I'll be set. Because then I can really start getting down to like buying the shopkeeper. We'll have to do another crafting run in order to try to make some more profits again, but hopefully we can just start flipping real estate. We won't really be dependent on actual fucking loots from the game in order to have income. No, big shout out to all my viewers that have been helping with the different cryptocurrency stuff. I guess I should give an update on how we've been doing with that. But before we do, let's get a quick message from our other sponsor.
Today's summer Entropia episode is brought to you by Crack. Crack. It'll fuck you up.
Alright, we got that one. And let's also do the regular sponsor page. I mean affiliate page. Alright, Society 6, finishing quick, my specialty. Comes on t-shirts, bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hideout TV, pay you to watch videos. Swagbucks will pay you to shop. GameKit will pay you to try games. And free Bitcoin. It's a wallet system for crypto. And just remember that if you're into collecting cryptocurrencies, you want to try different other than just Bitcoin, expand from Bitcoin and try BetFury. I also got the BetFury link below. BetFury is fucking mind-blowing how much they've expanded since the last time that I've talked about it on Entropia. When you go to like cryptocurrency wallet rankings, I think BetFury's is like one of the top 3 now. So it's like, holy shit, BetFury went from nothing to like one of the best crypto places around. And one of the neat features they offer now is if you're wondering what all your Bet Fury currencies all add up to in US dollars, you can just hit a button in the sports section, and as soon as you click the sports betting, it converts all your cryptocurrencies to US dollars at the current exchange rates. So you can see if you had like how much Bitcoin, if it worked out to like $10, if you had so much Dogecoin or Dogecoin, if it worked out to $100. So that's when I play Bet Fury now, and I don't even really gamble on it because I'm kind of anti-gambling. So if anyone's into using it just for referrals and just for like crypto wallet system, then I'm definitely in the same boat as you. But anyways, you can gamble on it. Just make sure you follow your regional laws and make sure you follow the ones for the virtual made sex machine. It's for adults and men only. But if ladies need a sex machine, they still know who to call, right? Just kidding. No, our lockdowns in Canada, I think it is legal to visit other people, although I'm very risky because I have an immune system. Still depending on that. No, sadly I did buy some extra vitamins, minerals, and pet medication for my dog just in case any stray dogs I know happen to need ivermectin. I shouldn't say that word online. Anyways, yeah. Thankfully, the virtual made company is really cool, and they started working with the show in a way where they gave us a specific coupon code for $10 off for a purchase of 150 or more at Virtual Mate. And oh yeah, the coupon code is LionBSN. No, I'm not kidding. It's LYNBSN. So LionBSN. No, it's kind of a weird sounding coupon code, but from what I've heard, it actually works. And I get some really cool referral bonuses back from Virtual Mate for that code. So if you can remember to use it, even if you don't really need $10 off, but really helps me, so I appreciate it. I think they said almost like 1,000 people had already checked it out under my affiliate link. So yeah, good luck, guys. You never know. We could be coming into another round of lockdowns, and if we keep supporting Virtual Mate, they'll probably end up making a Virtual Mate 2 eventually. And some of the features that these Chinese companies have been adding lately, it's mind-blowing. Or, pardon the pun. Alright, let's get back to the game. And I also got a website and all that shit if you want to check it out. Oh, fuck, the creature's dry. Now, I keep forgetting that Dan probably wanted to watch the Entropia show a little bit earlier, because I'm pretty sure he's from overseas. Across the pond. No, and I'll try to arrange a caller. If anyone's just a random Entropia player and they're nervous about calling, don't worry. We're not like a professional fucking YouTube. Well, I shouldn't say we're not professional, because technically I am, because I get paid to do it now from Google AdSense. But no, we're not like 1 million viewers or anything, so you don't have to worry about saying embarrassing stuff. Well, unless you're saying offensive stuff, then try to say as much as possible. No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't joke like that. We gotta be careful what we say now, right? Right. Yeah, we got ourselves a hater. I think Entropia was like way ahead of its time. One of the best creatures in the game that we were always sweating was called the hater. And it's like online creatures. Because like haters, sure, they were pretty popular then, but they've definitely got more and more popular over the years. So the term hater is very mainstream now. And it's kind of neat that it's one. Oh yeah! That's what I fucking wanted to talk about. Almost forgot. Wish we had a caller so I could talk to them. No, lately we've been getting quite a few call-in shows working with Clone Evolution. So if you want to call in on Skype or if you want to call in on Discord, if you happen to be watching live, yeah, you can. The Discord link I think is in the top in the chat. Skype, just let me know and I'll give my Skype name out. I think you can just find it with Leland Judson. Might be there somewhere. I should ask everyone else how they found me on Skype. Alright, so what happened was in Television Amico, I made a video for it recently. Didn't do very well. Just got like 100 views or whatever. But it's pretty much my average. But anyways, some of the ideas that I made for that Television Amico video got I added some new ideas that I thought could help the company. And I was thinking, man, some of these new ideas that I offered to Intellivision and Tommy Tellerico would actually work really well for Mindark. So if Mindark wanted to improve the new version of Entropia, these are just some ways they could have extra revenue streams. Yeah, so I don't know. I think in one way, it's already kind of happened before. I should check. We'll open a new window and check. So if anyone's heard of a website called Thingverse before, like, I don't know, let's check out the Entropia store first. Entropia shop. Now I got this idea because a lot of people like how I have physical items from Entropia that I've saved from when I first started playing the game. Like that DVD I got from Never Die, which I probably will never sell, but unless it gets disc rot, then I'll sell it right away. Luckily I downloaded the contents before it got disc rot. Found out that disc rot actually is a pretty serious issue. Right, so when you go into like the Entropia shop, you can buy all these value pack items. They've got a merchandise store. So this is what I was thinking. Let's go check out the merch store, see what they got. Alright, so let's put it on the screen. I've asked Entropia before if I can live stream their material, and they said, yeah, it's fine. Alright, so they got some Entropia shirts. It's kind of a neat idea, but I'll explain how we could do something much better than this. Alright, the coffee mug. Yeah, that's kind of cool. But in hindsight, like, I don't know, how much does it cost? Oh, you can't even buy it. What the fuck? So anyways, the shirt is only $7. I might actually buy some of these. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. I don't know, I got Raven Jade shirt, and I'll have to buy another one. I've been trying to lose weight to fit in it, and I just keep getting bigger and bigger. So I don't see myself fitting in that shirt anytime soon. Unless I start wearing skin-tight shirts, and then I'll fit great. Alright, anyways. The Entropia shirts, and all this stuff from the Entropia page. It's kind of a neat idea, but can you tell how it's like very limited? And a lot of people like buying physical Entropia merchandise. So the fact that they don't even have posters or postcards or stickers, even that's kind of weird. They should have all that stuff. I'm kind of surprised they don't. But anyways, what I would do is take it a whole nother level. What I'll show you what I mean by another level. Let's go to this. I'll open up a new page here. So some people have probably heard of this page a lot before. It has to do with 3D printers. It's called Thingverse, and this is like a digital archive of where you can get products that you can 3D print yourself at home if you have a 3D printer. So here's Thingverse and a whole bunch of the different prints that you can make at home, right? Some people like to do like ancient artifacts. That's what I like to 3D print back when I had my printer working. So I'd print like Anubis amulets. But the thing is you can take 3D renders from like video games and print those as well. So you can print like your favorite creations from Entropia. So that's what I was thinking. When Entropia launches with the new version, what they should do is have an Entropia page on that Entropia store we were just at, that it's laid out just like Thingverse, where it's all these 3D files for printing, except they're all 3D Entropia files. Like you'll be able to print the 3D name Entropia. You'll be able to print the mug or whatever. But we'll expand it so that you can print like all the different creations from Entropia, like I don't know, even your own avatar. Like you could 3D print your avatar. So that's what I was thinking is Entropia, what they could do is make this an official page. Instead of Thingverse, have it like Entropiaverse 3D printing page. And all these prints that they got here, some could be official ones from the actual store, but other of them would be actual user created ones. So say if someone like made a really cool apartment that they made in Entropia, and they wanted to 3D print it and sell the design on this format, they could. And what I was thinking too is put a donate button so that people that download the files to 3D print stuff, they can make a little bit of money on the side by the donate button. And when I was thinking how Entropia and MindArt can make money off this is just collect a share of the donate button. Sort of how like YouTube collects a share of the super chats. So this way we could have a huge community of people buying and selling and collecting and 3D printing Entropia merchandise, getting it all out in the physical world so that people will be like, hey, what's that really cool model you have on your couch or your table? And they'd be like, oh, that's like my avatar from Entropia or whatever. That's what I was thinking too, is maybe Entropia could have a section here where people that have 3D printers could offer the service. So it's like if Entropia players like, oh my god, I love this 3D model, I wish I could print it, then they'd be like, oh, just contact this person and they can print it for a price or whatever, right? But the real thing too is if you get these 3D files, in most cases you can just go to your local library, unless you live in like a really small town or something. But if you live in a big city, likely your own local library will be able to help print you these files. So if Entropia had like their own store, was getting shares of the tips, and creators of the game or people and players from the game were just constantly interacting in this community, would be great. Because I think this would be even better than posters and stuff. Because like sure we can print some posters or magnets or stickers, but once we get into like 3D models, like can you imagine you printed your avatar and someone offered a painting service so they could like paint your avatar so they would come out exactly looking like you wanted it? That'd be a pretty cool service too. That's what we always hoped, like Never Die's dream, was to get a lot of Entropia players making revenue. So it's like a game, but also like a potential revenue source for like people that want to earn a living from Entropia. So if we had like an Entropia 3D printing page with the new version of the game when it launches, I think that'd be a pretty sweet combination. Now I know with Entropia they might be getting already swamped with a lot of stuff launching a new game, so I probably shouldn't give them too many ideas. But that's just one of the things I was thinking for improvements that they could do for Entropia in the future. That'd be kind of neat too, like if you logged into Entropia and there was like a marketplace where people are selling like actual 3D prints. That might be a little bit sketchy because you could get involved with people that might scam you. Hopefully that didn't happen, but hopefully if you did it all like on an official marketplace, it would help it work reasonable. No, luckily when the nurses from the hospitals came to assess how my uncle was doing, they said they were doing exceptional for especially what situation he's in. Like obviously most people wouldn't be able to keep lifting someone who can't move, so I was happy that at least we got the thumbs up that we're allowed to keep looking after him longer. Because I was kind of worried that we weren't doing enough. Because it is a really hard job, right? Yeah, I was thinking that was nice how my family helped out with that too. Saying that for me, helping with my uncle all the time, that they would ensure I had a place to stay. Even after my uncle dies or my mom or whoever. But knowing my luck and health, it's going to be a miracle for me to outlive anyone. So definitely not counting on that, but it's definitely one of those situations where I shouldn't have to be too freaked out about the future. Well, you never know, especially with the way I get into arguments. I still could get kicked out and have to move up north anytime. We'll see how it goes. No, but what I was thinking too, if anyone hasn't heard, if tuning into the Clone Evolution shows, I got quite a few updates about my property up north. And I was telling everyone that I had an abandoned house, and I started to have dreams about it quite a bit. Like, you know how you usually dream about stuff that's going on? That's how I end up doing most of my things in life. It's just following my dreams. No, sadly, I was having nightmares about people that were squatting in my house up north. So I was like, oh shit, I should really get someone to go by and see if anyone's actually squatting in the house, like living in it, even though it's condemned. So yeah, that's what happened is one of my buddies that I met on Facebook, he went to the house and property and he found out that there was an old man that was living in my garage. So what happened was is the city rented the property next to my place, which is just an open lot, like a grass field. So they rented the grass field to him and he put a trailer on it and he started parking all of his boats, and he's got snowmobiles, boats, and all this wild like outdoor gear. I don't know if he offers tours up north, who knows. But anyways, he's also got like 3 dogs. I can't remember if they're German Shepherds or whatever. And they needed more space. And apparently what happened was when the guy went up to check for me, he said that the old man said the city was complaining and they wanted the place cleaned up a bit. Which is kind of weird because last time I was there, that's actually what I did, is I cleaned everything up. But anyways, they said that they wanted everything cleaned up. So what he did is he cleaned it up, and in exchange, he just started using the garage because he seen no one was using it for like years at a time. And I don't blame him for doing that. So I was like, yeah, man, that's actually cool. I was hoping to help or find someone to help me look after, maintain the property while I was gone. Because with all the lockdowns and stuff, I can't even get to my own properties, right? Especially now that all the public transit's banned for people in my province that haven't taken the experimental procedures. So basically, I can't really... I'm screwed because I don't have a license, and now I'm banned from using public transit. So I literally have no way of getting around. So I'm thinking, A, I could try to get my license back, but now I've got all these other health issues on top of it, which is probably going to make it a challenge. So, or I can just get the experimental procedure, and I'm hoping I can. I've kind of made a promise to myself that I'll consider getting it if people get their 3rd and 4th boosters and everything works out great. If it does, then I shouldn't have to worry too much anymore, because I was really just kind of hoping to get like maybe 3-4 years of safety trials. That'd be kind of nice to know for a medication that was banned for human trials just back in the year 2017. I don't know, I never heard, but did anyone notice that China, when they were saying that they took the thing that everyone else is being forced to take, they took the version that's not used with the new technology. You know how the new technology, was it called like mNRA or something? So China actually didn't take that one. So they went with the old school technology, the one that's not the new and experimental. So I was thinking that was kind of interesting, how they said that China did take it, and then I looked it up, and I was like, no, they didn't take any of it. They actually banned the experimental one. So, oh well, everyone that's involved in Moderna, hopefully everything works out great for that. I'm sure them and the World Health Organization just have our best interest at mind. And I'm not allowed to say anything otherwise. Now, I'm trying to be more optimistic these days, just going to the park, playing disc golf, swimming a lot. I did get a little bit of an ear infection going. Oh, I fucked up my neck at one point during the summer, and then I found a stretch that actually fixed it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I've had so many issues with necks and having to go see chiropractors. I never thought I could find a stretch that would actually fix it. And boom, one day I found it. So I was happy. It's like, I don't know, not to recommend health procedures, but dear God, my neck was hurting so bad. I was like taking 2-3 Tylenols a day just so I could function. And then after I found the stretch, it was like cured instantly. I was like, what the fuck? Wish I found that stretch sooner. But better late than never. I think what it was something was getting pinched somewhere, so that when I did the stretch in a certain direction, it unpinched it, and man, fixed it. It's like, thank God. It actually went back to like no pain at all, from like almost unbearable. Yeah, so don't give up, even if you get into your mid-40s and you're thinking your body's breaking down. You just gotta keep trying shit. Not to offer health advice. Hey, what do you know? I haven't got like a bad YouTube stream in a while, and it's saying right now that it's not receiving enough data. Interesting. So maybe that's what it was. When I was thinking that I was getting stream problems, I couldn't trace it down. It must be what I'm running on the screen that's affecting it. Because I was running Clone Evolution on the screen for like just 3 or 4 months or whatever that summer period was, and yeah, we didn't get any issues. I think a little bit at the beginning, but very few after. And boom, come back to an Entropia stream, and yeah, we're already getting it twice the error now. Interesting. Alright, so yeah, I think what was the other plan that I got for the Entropia game is I'm probably going to rebrand my entire society, because I was thinking I haven't really done much with my society in a long time, so it's due for another revamp. So, excuse me, pardon the pun, revamp. Now, once I increase or redo my society, I should pump it up with some new rebranding. So I figure I'm going to call it the Lelanders Society. I figured my Discord page is already branded for all that. I'm starting to brand my whole YouTube page for that. So I might as well switch the branding across the board and add the Entropia branding to it as well. It's going to be my vlogging branding also, so it did seem weird to have everything branded the same and then not have the Entropia content branded the same. And I figured knowing really is just copying the name of a movie. So I really should come up with a term that's more original. Something I actually created or got help from my viewers to create. Try waving at this person. I was hoping they would come sweat, but no luck. Yeah, so I'm trying to think what else was there new with Entropia. There's the new engine. Fuck man, the share prices and all the deeds have gone up. That makes sense. God, I wish I would have bought those for 80 when I had the chance. Oh well. Now I noticed some people are still buying into like the cryptocurrencies, but to be honest, I just stayed out of the crypto other than just what the viewers have helped with donations. I think I'm about to like $200 in donations so far in crypto, so I really appreciate it, everyone. No, if it wasn't for that 200 in donations, I'd have 0 in crypto, so really appreciate it. Yeah, and then I've been tracking the crypto prices. There's been quite the rises and falls in that as well. So I figure it's too stressful for me to get involved in crypto and be watching that roller coaster every day. Hey, Watch Cartoons and Anime has just joined the chat and said hello. Are you a bit of an Entropia player? That'd be cool. Get some more Entropia chat going. Now I was hoping to get a live caller on the stream show today and keep a stable connection going, but so far so good with or no, not so far so good with the live stream connection. I crashed it once by accident hitting the end stream button, and then later today it seems like it's not getting enough bitrate. Saying it requires a bitrate of 2100. My bitrate's at 2600. So I don't know what the fuck. Oh well. No, I'm not the greatest luck with technology, but hey, at least I plug away and try to manage. Do the best I can. As I say that, as I disappear. Doing the best I can. Vanish. Yeah, so that was some of the ideas that I had for Entropia, is to get the Thingverse, the 3D printing community going with Entropia, so we can print avatars, so we can print bosses, so we can print different mobs. Oh, right, Watch Cartoons and Anime is an actual Entropia player. That's great. Not to make fun of the other viewers that watch the show and don't play, but it's always nice to chat with actual players. Alright, so he was wondering what the oil rig gives the most return and for what time. Alright, so let's do it right now. When it comes to rigs on this planet I would say is close to the top of the rank. There's probably either place 1 or 2. So if anyone knows, like obviously each planet has its own oil rigs. Arcadia is probably in the top 3 as well. So when you're on this planet, on Rocktropia, the best oil rigs are this one. Let's go to this one first. Yeah, I should do that. That's a great idea for a new video. I'll do the top like 5 oil rigs in Entropia, so people can see which ones are best for like how much you can get for your time. And then we could just keep doing updated videos too, because the oil rigs actually change all the time. That's why I'm going to check it right now. I don't even know what the status is. I haven't been playing all summer, so. This one used to be one of the top rigs. Let's wave to the guy that's here. Hopefully he left us some oil. He's not a greedy bastard like me. Now, so if you run around here and you pick up oil barrels, it's usually stacks of 1 to 2. So you're not getting very big stacks of oils here. But the catch is a lot of times you'll come here and there'll be no one here, because Rocktropia sometimes does get a little bit dead. So when no one's here, you can run in and there'll be like 20 barrels just all laying everywhere. So if you pick up all 20 in like a minute, then you're doing pretty good on barrels per minute, right? Yeah, that's what I could do. I could do a barrels per minute ratio comparison. And you know who would be great at doing that? Colwyn Ellery. She makes really good comparisons for sweat per minute. So she would probably do it great for oil rigs too. So anyways, there's sometimes oil here and sometimes not. This is one of those oil rigs. They sometimes just turn it off. So some days you'll come here, there'll be no oil at all. And some days you'll come here and there'll be lots. So that's what kind of throws people off with this one. I think a lot of times viewers or players will come here. They'll see that there's no oil and then just, oh, see, look, here's some oil. So I can prove that there actually is oil. And yeah, it spawns the oil in this entire PvP area. So wherever it's PvP, you can get the oil. I think it comes out of this rig, but it really sprays it anywhere, so you don't have to camp the rig. Alright, so the viewer said he's got some comments. Sometimes they hide a barrel behind there. Just checking. Alright, so this oil rig looks pretty shit right now. I think it's because the other player just picked it dry. So we'll come back here later. We'll go to the next oil rig. Alright, so let's see which ones he's got. He's wondering what one gives about 60 to 75 an hour. He was there earlier. What planet? Was it on Calypso? No, I know where oil rigs are on Calypso, Arcadia, Rocktropia, and Toulon. I don't think there's rigs on any of the other planets, not as far as I've found yet. Oh, here's some more oil. Yeah, so you can check around those crates. There's usually oil there. It does spray it over here too. She sprays everywhere. Now I'm used to things spraying all over the place. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I tried to get my mind out of the gutter. I tried to blame the lockdowns on it before. I don't think that's going to work anymore. We technically, well, that's what they're saying. Is people that still haven't had the medical procedures, they're actually still don't have any human rights. Alright, so we'll say bye and leave the oil. There's a new player here. I feel bad for stealing the oil. I'll leave the oil to her. Now, some days, like if I stay here and play for hours, I can pick up a crap load of oil. Maybe like 4 or 5 ped worth a day. Or Project Entropia $1. That's one thing I'm thinking. When Entropia launches their new game, like the new engine, they can change the name of the currency. Thank God. So hopefully when they change the name of the currency, they pick an acronym that sounds a little bit less creepy than ped. Not that like they might be able to turn the name around and people be like, oh yeah, the name ped is the coolest thing ever, but I just don't see it happening. So yeah, changing the currency name, that'd be great. Alright, so next we'll go to the other oil rig. The other one is in Hunt the Thing. So if you go to Hunt the Thing and you go to this place here, I think it's called Extractions. Yeah. They really need to name the teleporters better and Hunt the Thing. That's one thing that fucked the level over, is even when I was playing it, I got stuck here so much because I couldn't figure out that the helicopters were the teleporters. So I was like, how the fuck do I get out of this place? Alright, so when you're running around on this ice, it's easy to pick up the fruit and rocks because you'll see it clearer. Same thing they actually do in real life. They showed that most of the moon rock samples were actually picked up on the ice sheets around Antarctica or the North Pole, because they sent teams of NASA scientists to just go pick up meteors. And they could drive by like on snowmobiles on the surface of the ice and just see the meteors laying for miles. Use binoculars and shit. I feel bad. Now I'm stealing the oil from this lady again. How can I feel bad for it while I'm still doing it? Haven't done it yet. Where's the oil? Yeah, so this oil rig, same deal, shoots out the like 1 or 2 stacks of oil at a time. I think the rate of oil drop on this one is slightly higher than the other one I was just at, but not by much. Like maybe a couple barrels per second faster. Oh, right, so the viewer is actually... Oh, they said that's her. Alright, cool. So the lady that I've been stealing the oil from is the person in the chat. Sorry about that, viewer. Woohoo! I should have guessed, right? Small world in Entropia. Alright, so you can run around here and pick up some more. Well, let's go check out the other oil rig. Technically, the last oil rig on Rocktropia isn't really oil, but still a good place to pick it up. Oh yeah, and if the viewer wants to get a ride, we can fly in my jet to get there. This would be the closest that I can give Hop Abe a ride somewhere because I don't have a license in real life. Who knows? Maybe they'll legalize those like electric, what do they call them? Those taxi vehicles that drive all over Southeast Asia. That'd be sweet. Because that's what I was thinking. Even if I get like a low-powered electric vehicle, like a bike or one of those trikes or something, you still can't bring anyone else. So it's a one-person vehicle. It'd be nice to be able to buy a vehicle that's actually a two-person. Now, that's how most of my social or online datings go. Conversations go great until we arrange a time to pick them up. Alright, so I think this player already knows where we're going. It's called Motorhead Stadium. Motorhead Stadium is where you can pick up a whole bunch of kegs. They actually sell for 200%. So they sell for way more than those oil barrels. Alright, maybe we can get a ride with the viewer. Do they have a vehicle or should I spawn mine? Guess I'll spawn mine. Holy shit, we got 600 sweat there. That was pretty nice. We've already collected 5 barrels of oil. And yes, we do have our vehicle. Ah, the viewer said she just came from the keg pit and she found nothing there. Sorry if I'm calling you a woman, I'm just going by your avatar's appearance. Oh, she had a vehicle spawned. We could have got a ride with her. Oh, she just picked hers up. Damn, we do not make a good team. Alright, so we'll have to wait for this counter and we'll try spawning my vehicle in a second. At least that gives me time to take a drink. Kinda am losing my voice. Haven't done an Entropia episode, I'm so excited. You know, back when this oil or keg pit was first built, I think I picked up like 5 or was it even 20 peds worth of fucking kegs. Couldn't believe it. I just camped there for days, picked up like 20 peds worth in a couple days. I was like, holy shit. This game's paying out. It was actually paying out more than Poker Stars at the time. Because remember, Poker Stars, man, it was hard to win money at that too. Very slow. Alright, so how do you request to join passenger list? Oh, don't repair it too much. Or not at all if you can, please. No repairs, please. No, the reason I don't repair it is because pirates will shoot it and then it'll explode. Oh, did I click accept in time? So, yeah, there we go. So that's one of the, I don't want to call it a hack, but it's one of the tricks in the game. Ah, fuck. What button is it to take off again? It's been so long since I drove, I can't even remember how. Why can't I fly? Oh, it's spacebar, that's why. I was pressing the wrong button. I'm like, why isn't it flying? It's not the weed, I swear. The weed isn't that bad or good. Ah, fuck, man. It's one of those things where I can't control the ship. My controls are locked. Something's weird. Does anyone know what button can I hit to unlock my controls so I can... Oh, there we go. It was Alt. Thank God. Yeah, I'm hoping when they do the new flying controls in Entropia, it's a little bit basicer. Not that I'm that old and need basic things, but come on, help me. Make a money. No, so back when, yeah, the original stadium that they had designed, I don't know if Lemmy from Motorhead helped design it with Neverdie. They used to have an auction terminal and everything here. So it's like you could sell stuff at the auction, and it was really nice here. But sadly, they redesigned it, and I don't know why they took the auction terminal away. That was kind of shitty. Maybe it was something to do with lag or something. So yeah, so this is one of the better places where you can pick up kegs if they're coming out fast. Same thing, someone was telling me that if you kill the enemies near this place, the kegs will start coming out much faster. So I don't know if that's true or not. It's just one of the rumors I heard. So that'll lead us up to the place where you can actually get oil and kegs the fastest. And if anyone's ever been there, it's called Planet Toulon, I think. Let me check. Cyrene, Toulon. Yeah, Toulon's the one. So if you go to Toulon, they got a rig there, and it doesn't spray out oil. It used to spray out oil. Sadly, it doesn't anymore. But it sprays out this one substance, and I think it was spraying out like 5 ped stacks. Or I could be wrong. I have to go back into my archive and check. But it was spraying out some really good ones. Oh yeah, I'm getting a good amount of kegs here. But these Motorhead guys are after me. So I'm just going to lure them away from the stadium and I'll fly back. Oh, they're not even chasing. Oh, one is. Yeah, so usually when there's a lot of people here guarding the oil, I'll try to lure them away from the oil. I didn't lure them very far though. That was shit. Yeah, I just died. It's no problem. We can fly back. Or unless you want to fly us back this time. I don't want to always be hogging the fun flying parts. Yeah, so that's some of the stuff I was trying to cover for Entropia today. The 3D printing page, that would be pretty sick. Alright, so how do I request to be added? Like I remember back in the old day. Oh, there it is. Posture, system, control. I can't request. How do you request? Is it spacebar? What am I supposed to click here? I remember before I used to just left click on the ship, but oh, there, I'm in it already. What the hell? That's what she said. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. Alright. We can take off now. I'm ready. I don't know how I got in the ship. I was just double clicking it. Boom. Next thing I knew, I'm in it. Alright, so the viewer is saying try right clicking and that'll get you inside vehicles. That's weird, because back in the day, I remember you used to have to like right click and then open a menu and then request to join the ship crew. Holy fuck, it's getting really hot in the room. I really should have turned the fan on. Oh well. Hotter than a witch's tit. I'm just kidding. No, most witches I know are pretty hot. Holy shit, we made it up to 3 Entropia viewers. That's pretty sweet for our first episode back. If anyone wants to call in on the Discord page or on Skype, just let me know. I shared the link for the Discord already. If you enter the Discord page and you're wondering why I'm not responding, just let me know because I have to put on my headphones. I hate wearing the headphones, so unless someone's actually calling in, I'm not going to bother wearing them. I don't know, I wear earplugs like the inside kind for work all the time, so that's why I kind of hate wearing them. I wear them at work enough. Alright, so I did pretty good for kegs, so I'll let the viewer run around pick some up already. What did we get? We got 3 kegs already. Now obviously you're not going to rake it in big too much. Alright, so let's get back to, yeah, if you really put your mind to it, you could probably pick up, I don't want to exaggerate, maybe what, 400 kegs? If you like spent like a whole 12-hour day here, just like camping it out, trying to pick up kegs, hoping that no one else picks them up. But that's a lot of work, right? Like unless you're like in a really poverty area, you could probably just mow lawns in your neighborhood, make way more money than that, right? And get some exercise to boot. That's actually what I do most days, is cutting grass. Alright, so I'll grab a keg quick. I can't just watch all the kegs vanish without getting some. No, so we'll answer the viewer's question, follow it up. What is the best rig? I think that one on Tulan. Is it Tulan? I'm trying to make sure I don't give the wrong planet. Let's try opening the map, see if I can look. Which one is it? That's Arcadia, next island. Cyrene. Yeah, it must be Tulan. Yeah, so when you go to Tulan and you go to their planet, I guess I can't open their map and show where it is, can I? But anyways, there's a big rig that they have there, and it's kind of hard to get to it. It's one of the harder ones to get to. But once you're in it, big stacks. But the problem is there's definitely some little creatures, sort of like the wolves at the other oil rig, where they constantly nag at you and try to attack you. But the nice thing about the oil rig there is you can run around and hide under some stuff, and the creatures can't hit you, so you're able to recharge. So, I don't know, some people say the same thing with that oil rig, that if you shoot enemies, the oil will come out much faster, or I forget what it is that comes out of that rig. If anyone remembers the name, they could put it in the chat. I think it's some kind of drops, like nana drops or something like that. But anyways, these nana drops, the markup for them is huge. So every time you get like these big drops of it, huge markup. And obviously the only other oil rigs that are better is on Calypso. They got the Ashai oil rig, and they used to have it locked down by Russian snipers. But I don't know if the Russian snipers went and played a different game or what happened, but you can actually get to that oil rig now. Not to give it away, but yeah, there's some people that are letting people get to that oil rig. You can pick up like big 3 ped stacks at a time. I don't know, what's the biggest ped stack that anyone's picked up at Ashai? I'm pretty sure the biggest I ever picked up was like 3 something. So that was like 300 barrels of oil in one pickup. Oh yeah, and then the Arcadia oil rig, that one's about 48 barrels per pickup. So if you can get it at Arcadia really quick and no one else is there, especially if it's sprayed out all over, you'll rake it in quick. So if I had to guess, I would rank Arcadia as the fastest ped per barrel, like oil per barrel, or per minute. But that's only if it's not camped out with other players. If there's other players there, you might not get any. So that's really what it comes down to, is the other factors. Is there other players there? How busy is the planet that week? Some weeks it might be faster to be on Tulan. Some weeks it's probably faster on Calypso. Other weeks it's faster in Arcadia. Ah, fuck, I'm dying again. Sometimes I get carried away talking. I'm not looking where I'm going, and I just walk right into mobs. Dum 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 dum. Alright, so yeah, thanks for the viewers meeting up in the game. That was cool to actually hang out with some Entropia players. That's I was kind of worried about playing Entropia, is I don't want to get carried away playing Entropia solo all the time. Seems stupid to play an MMO game and never interact with other players. It's like the whole purpose of the game is to interact with other players, right? Now, sometimes I get too carried away about the money in Entropia. I'm like always trying to make money, and then I realize that the most money you can actually really make in Entropia is to meet other players, and you never know if they got job opportunities in real life. They might work for a video game studio and they're hiring beta testers or something, right? So really when it comes down to, if you want to make money in Entropia, start meeting other players, interacting with them. That's really your best chance if you're after the money. And it'll be more fun than trying to like pick up sweat or oil. Not that you should try to mooch off people and always try to network just to make money, but it helps. Now, it's really what life is about in general, right? We got to apply that same principle to Entropia. Try to work as a team in life, get projects going with other people, because you always accomplish more with groups of people than you ever can on your own. I don't know, some people might be great at working on their own, but I don't know, most cases, great projects need a whole bunch. Now, I met some really cool people over my years playing Entropia. My old mentor, Beamer, he used to play Entropia. Sadly, he died 2020. No, but he gave me lots of real life advice over the years, so it was neat. He even talked to me about what it was like to survive the Spanish flu. His sister actually died from it, so he was definitely familiar with the Spanish flu. Yeah, so, yeah, I guess if we had to rank the top three, it would be that Toulon, the Arcadia, probably Calypso. Like, I don't know if anyone's watched some of my luck on streams on Entropia. Sometimes I'll land on Calypso, run straight to the Ashai rig. Soon as I get there, oil shoots out, and I pick it up right away. And all the other people are pissed because they've been waiting there for hours and they haven't been able to pick it up. But, yeah, sometimes I just get lucky like that, so probably jinxed it now. So yeah, I would put Calypso as a high rank. If you have good luck like that, you can just pick up oil right away. Boom. Yeah, you'll be making good oil per minute. No, and really, like, there's so many different referral programs that are going in Entropia these days too. So if you know some people that are just starting the game and they want to get some extra money, if you help them out with the referral things, they'll be able to make extra money through the referral programs, and then boom, you get extra points for the referrals. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of different ones for that. If anyone needs them, I think I got most of them linked in the thing below. Entropia Partners is my favorite one. I know people complain and say that Entropia Partners doesn't have the highest payouts, but I don't know. I find their customer support is really good, and they actually have a lot of really good surveys and stuff. So, like, if you're really wanting to make like an extra 100 ped a week just coming in from doing referral stuff, you could do that no problem on Entropia Partners. Depending where you live, I think some regions they might not have as good offers, but Entropia Partners even has Slego going. Slego is one of the videos that I did first, where I did like tutorials on how to do good in Slego. So if anyone wants to watch some of my Slego tutorials or play me in Slego, just let me know. I still got some money in Entropia Partners, so I can log in and play some Slego. If anyone doesn't know what Slego is, it's kind of like Tetris, but with money. So like you can actually place real money bets. And the real money bets are the Entropia money, like what do they call it? Trying to think. I think yeah, they just call it points, and then you can convert it to Entropia money with how many ever points you have. So if you ever reach, like, what I usually do is cash out like 1,000 points at a time, so that I get 1,000 Entropia dollars. And then you get an extra bonus 100 for saving up 1,000. Yeah, so that's why I like Entropia partners. Every once in a while, I'll like do a withdrawal, and I'll get like 1,000 ped. So I'm like, holy shit, it was really worth it. I haven't been doing many Entropia partners lately because, fuck man, my real life just got tanked with a whole bunch of shit going on. Which is nice. You always want to be somewhat busy in life, right? If you get too carried away just sitting around drinking beer and smoking weed all day, your whole life can disappear before your eyes. Should really try to be more busy with real life stuff. I'm one to talk. Holy shit. The viewer watch cartoons and anime says that she got so far 243 crude. Yeah, that's a good amount. Congratulations. Now I've actually got a shop on this planet, so if you collect a whole bunch of stuff and you want to sell it, just let me know. Sometimes I can buy it from players and I'll try to sell it in my shop. The only problem is yeah, I haven't even dropped by my shop in a while, so I don't even know how much. Yeah, I must have a few item spaces open. So I probably can buy a few things and pop it in the shop. No, one of the other best ways to make some extra money on this planet used to be the AI mission. I used to have a huge tutorial that was helping a whole bunch of players do it. But last time I heard, they started calling that mission an exploit, so I stopped recommending people to do it. So I don't know if it really is an exploit or what's happening. But while that mission was going, that was like another way to make an extra 20 ped just like every week or so. Now, what was the other ways that I was making really fast money in Entropia? I'm trying to think. The Entropia partners, the oil, the kegs, the AI missions, the nana drops. Sometimes I would do the crafting runs. But I haven't done the crafting run in like, I don't know, like over 6 months. So who knows if it even works still. I was kind of worried that they were going to start calling that an exploit. I hope they don't. No, I found one blueprint that I usually get pretty good luck with. Although I've tried the sharing the print trick with people, and a lot of people said it didn't work for them. So they really didn't consider it a trick at all. Well, I don't know. For me, I made like thousands and thousands of ped off of it, so I still do it. Now how the trick works is I just collect 1,000 ped. So once you have 1,000, that's a good amount to try the trick with. And then I get the blueprint, I run the print, and once I collect all the loot, I try to sell it, and usually I can make more back after I sell it. Sometimes I even double my money. So that's what I was thinking, if you have 1,000, you save it up, try this trick, and if it doubles your money, it's worth doing it, right? Because then you can try it again and see if you can double your money again. The only shitty thing is if you keep doing the trick, you get so much stuff that you have to sell. Eventually you get so much stuff to sell that you can't even sell it anymore. So then you're stuck with all this stuff to sell and you can't get rid of it. So that's the one part that sort of sucks with the trick. But if you're patient, like you can try selling shit and you can sell all of the stuff that you loot from crafting, then yeah, then you'll be set. Oh, if anyone's wondering what the band noise is, my neighborhood still plays music for the bands, the frontline workers. They've been smashing pots and pans every day at 7:30 for almost 2 years now. Very dedicated. Sort of like how I used to do Entropia streams, very dedicated. Alright, so where's the other viewer? Are you still here in this room? I was thinking if you want to check out my shop, I could show it to you next. That way, if you want to refer people where to get the best deals, I can actually show you another shop that's close to mine that actually has the best deals. Mine, I wish it had the best deals. Yeah, if we want to get there, we can just die and then spawn at the teleporter and go there if you already have it. And if you don't have the teleporter already, then we could try flying to it from the closest one. It's called Camp Crunk. It's not one of the teleporters that comes by default, so... Alright, so let's go there next. Well, I was going to try luring some of the enemies to die, but it looks like we got them lured already. So I'll just lure these a bit further. Oh fuck, they're hitting me good. Alright, so the viewer says that she doesn't have Camp Crunk yet. So I think what I'll do is I'll go to Camp Crunk and I'll share the teleporter location with her. And after that, she can check to see which one she has that's already closest. And then we'll fly from there. Now, and this teleporter is actually one of the best ones to get in the game if they start letting us do the AI mission again. Someone was telling me that they started letting everyone do it again, so I don't know what happened, if they patched it or something. Alright, so let's do it. Let's share the location. I'm trying to remember how the fuck I do that. Oh yeah, I'll have to... I forgot. I gotta add her to my friends list first. So... let's go back to that teleporter. Where the fuck were we? Motorhead Stadium. Dum-da-dum-dum-dum. Now what you can do in this game, if anyone hasn't tried it, if you type in POS, or is it /POS, it'll give you the location for it. Ah, there she is. Alright, so I'll try to add her as a friend, and I'll send the chat. Ah, there she is. Alright, hi. I'll go get the teleporter location. Now this is my favorite shop in the game. I used to collect shops in the game, so I've had quite a few different locations over the years. I think, fuck man, must be pushing double digits, but yeah, this is my favorite one here. I even set up a fountain recently, so let's give her the location. Now this reminds me of like when Entropia first came out. This is what you were supposed to do. Every player was supposed to have their own apartment. And when you meet new players, you're supposed to go, hey, do you want to come check out my cool shop or apartment? But for some reason, Entropia switched it so that, well, I'm comparing it to the old game, what was it, Cybertown. Because Cybertown made sure that every player always had one free apartment. Sort of like communist housing. Alright, so let's ask her what teleporter she has that's closest. So we'll give her a tour of this teleporter when she gets here, because there's actually a lot of really cool shit here. I'm surprised, like, I don't know, once they do the update to the new engine, hopefully they keep a lot of this the same, because this place is really good. The only thing I hope they improve, see these crates that they got here? They're actually a mission. So I think a lot of times people come here, they don't know that this is a mission, because they just see a crate. So they should almost have like a giant sign saying, click here, there's a crate mission. Alright, let's make sure that I got all this stuff in order. Not that I'm getting messages from people not checking them. It says I still got 2. Oh, there we are. Oh, accept. Wow, we got a new society member. Thanks for joining. I was just saying we were going to get some new society content updated soon, so that's great news. Woohoo! Alright, so yeah, she gave us a waypoint that she has that's closest. Where is it? Oh yeah, gotta open my map. Alright, which one? There. So that's the one that she has that's closest. Let's go there next. We'll see if she's waiting, or she might already be flying here. Research facility. Oh fuck, they don't call it research facility. Oh yeah, they do, but it's Rocktropia research facility. Alright, if she's still here, we can give her a ride to the teleporter, or she might have already left. Let's go check. Nope, looks like she's already left. Which makes sense. We were taking a long time. It's like all the women I arrange dates with. By the time I get back to them, they already have a new boyfriend. Dum da dum dum. Now I'm a little slow, but I figure the tortoise can win the race, right? It's just it's gonna take a miracle. Alright, so once the viewer gets here, then we'll give her a tour of all the different cool stuff you can do here. I'll ask her if she's on her way. Alright, I'm just checking my shop situation. This is where you can find out who owns the shops here. They got all the stats back here. Holy shit, 6 items sold. So thanks everyone for buying my items. You make my items worth something. No, this fountain is really my favorite item. Let's see what it's selling at these days. Ooh, 150. It's not so bad. Ah, she made it. Alright, so first thing, I guess she's listening to the show, so we'll be able to give her a tour talking instead of typing every time. This shop here is owned by Big Daddy, and you can see that it's been established since 2013. If you come in here, this is the place where you're going to find good deals on stuff. So if you have players that are like, oh shit, I need some resources, you can be like, either just show them where the shop is, or you could say, how much do you need, and come here, buy it, and then resell it to them. So that's one of the ways some players make money to start off with. You just walk around Rocktropia. Someone will be like, hey, I really need some milky water. And they'll be like, I'm offering to buy it for 110%. So then you come to Big Daddy's shop, buy a stack, and resell it to the person who wants to buy it. So he usually has the best mineral prices around on the entire planet, and he has a good variety. So this is definitely a good shop to know if you want to get into crafting or reselling or just buying stuff that you need. I don't know what else he's got. Sometimes I buy or blueprints because you'll put good deals on those. Then you can resell them on the auction. Or same thing, if you know another player that wants to buy a blueprint, you can find it for sale in his shop and then just resell it to someone. His prices on prints do look a little bit high recently. Maybe he's been selling them so fast he started raising the prices. I don't think upstairs he's got much, just music stuff and decorations. But when it comes to like shops for like minerals, for mining, this is definitely, if it's not the best shop on Rocktropia, it's definitely in the top 3. Alright, so the next thing we can do is I'll show you where to get, if you've ever tried the AI mission. The AI mission is one that you can make a ton of money doing, but it was considered an exploit at one time. So don't do it if it's still an exploit. But if people are allowed to do it, then you could definitely make some money off of it. So I guess I'll try doing it now. I don't think it's an exploit right now, so I'll try it. So what you do is you open a gun, and they actually give you an AI pistol when you start the mission. and they'll give you enough ammunition to beat the mission as long as you don't waste the ammo. So what you do is you equip this gun that hardly uses any ammo, and you get shitloads of shots as long as you don't waste it. And then you can run circles around this level, and I'll show you how big the circle is. And you can also pick up stuff on the ground, because the stuff spawns on the ground here pretty quick, like rocks and fruit. These zombies are actually what you're supposed to kill, and then the AI will come out faster. And at this point in the level, I don't think they'll come out at all, the AI, unless someone's killed the zombie. So technically what you can do, if you're really cheap and you're completely out of ammunition, like really low, you can wait for other people to kill the zombies and ask them if it's okay if you kill the AI. Because sometimes people will come here and they'll just hunt zombies and they don't even need the AI. So if they don't even need it, then you're all set. Then you can start killing just the AI. Because that's the trick in this. If you beat the AI without killing the zombies, you'll make huge profits. But if you start killing the zombies, you won't even have enough ammo to finish. So it's really a teamwork mission. I think where the exploit came in is there was another place to get the AI where they would just keep spawning over and over again because so many people were killing the mobs there. So it was literally like you didn't even have to ask anyone. You could just go and start killing all the AI and finish the mission right away. Which reminds me, let's check if I even have the mission started. I should have checked this first. So this is what it's called, the AI War or Daily. Yeah, we have started it. Good. So I've got 16 of them killed already. So if I kill an AI, I'll get it on this list. And once I kill all 40 of them, I'll get a huge reward. And the reward is a whole ton of cash and like ped. I think they give you 2 ped. And they give you enough ammo to do the mission again. And they actually give you enough ammo to do the mission twice if you do just killing the AI. So man, if you're looking for like a hunting mission where you can profit, this AI mission is where it's at. Like literally you can't lose unless you start killing the other creatures. It is tempting to just kill the other creatures, but then you'll be fucked and won't have enough ammunition. So I don't know if anyone's already tried the AI mission. Just beware that if you're doing it at the other teleporter, sometimes they call that an exploit. So I definitely don't recommend doing an exploits because you can get your account banned for that. So the one way you could probably do it without considering an exploit, just come here. If anyone's killing the zombies, ask them if you can kill the AI. Because all you have to do is kill a couple of these zombies and I'm pretty sure the AI start coming out. Or at least 1 or 2 will come out. So one of the tricks I do every day when I log into the game, I get out my AI pistol and I do a lap around the whole mission or the whole level here. And if I find any AI, then I'm all set. Then I'll start killing them and get a whole bunch of money. Way more than you can make from sweating or collecting oil. But there's the hitch. The hardest part with the AI mission is if no one helps you do it by like killing the zombies and letting you kill the AI, then you'll never beat it and then you'll just never profit from it. I was hoping we could see some fruits on the ground. I haven't seen any yet. Usually when I do a whole lap around this level, I'll find 2 or 3 fruits. So if you're into fruit picking, this is actually a pretty good spot to do it. Because you can do the AI mission and the fruit picking at the same time. Yeah, usually the fruit and the rocks are really abundant right around these trees. Can find some rocks and fruit. I was hoping we could at least see one AI, but see, sometimes what happens too is someone will kill a whole bunch of zombies, leave, and then there'll be no one here, but a couple of AI will still be running around. So that's why I come here and check just to make sure there's no AI running around. If there is, I'll kill them, collect the loot. Oh yeah, and even when you're killing the AI, sometimes they'll give you like a 2-ped Hall of Fame, like small mini global. So yeah, you can even get it just from shooting the AI, but usually the AI don't have anything good. Because really, when you think about it, the reward at the end from the mission broker is where you get the big profits. It's not actually from killing the creatures themselves. Yeah, so that's one of the things that you can do on this place. Do the rock picking. You can kill the zombies to get the AI to come out. Or say you got someone in your guild or your society that's really good at hunting. That's what my friend Beamer used to be. Like, anytime he needed help with stuff, he was the guy. I think Merrick, he's still in our society. I'll have to try to get a hold of him and see if he can help like Beamer used to. Yeah, so get a hold of someone in your society. Ask them if they can help do some hunting. If they can help kill these zombies, then you start triggering the AI to come out. Then you'll be all set. I think after this, we'll go show the location of where you can pick up the AI mission. Because just in case no one's started the AI mission before, you can go there and get free ammo and a free gun. So it's a good place to go pick up the free shit. It's a communist mission. Everything's free. No, sadly we didn't get any fruit or AI. But I probably walked over some fruit, didn't even notice. I was kind of glancing at other things. Now I've got 4 screens to watch here, so it's a lot. No, if you're wondering if you can just take the zombies and take them to the turret and if that'll trigger the AI, I don't think it works. Sometimes I think maybe one came out, but I'm pretty sure it was just a fluke. I don't think it really had anything to do with turreting the zombies. Oh yeah, let me show you one spot that's a trick here too. Is if you're hunting the AI and there happens to be an AI over on this side, this is where for some reason, I don't know why, but every time I kill an AI that's like way over here, it's usually better loot. So I don't know if there's like some sort of correlation or it just happened to be a fluke. But usually if there's an AI and he's standing in this pile over here and I shoot him, it'll be like double or even 10 times the loot. So that's why this is one of the spots where I usually check to make sure the AI is here. Because man, if he is, I'll kill him and hopefully rake it in. Oh yeah, and this little beach over here, this is another spot where the bullets, or not bullets, the fruit and the stones, they'll spawn here quite often. So usually what I like to do is walk along the edge of the shore, pick up a couple of the rocks and the fruit. Maybe there's already been a lot of players here doing that because I don't see many here today. You never know, the game might start rotating where they put everything. It was kind of weird how they kept putting so much here all the time. Yeah, I don't see any. What the fuck? No, what I would like to see one of the upgrades in the future is if shop owners were allowed to spawn vehicles in front of their shops outside. Oh god, if that was the case, I would so love it. Alright, let's go show where the mission is. You go to, where is it? Club Never Die. And Never Die, obviously, he's the most famous player from Entropia. He's the guy that gave me the DVD of Entropia many years ago. I got to meet him briefly at a convention before I even knew who he was. Alright, let's wait for the new player. There she is there. Yeah, so this is his club. Hopefully in the future they'll have actual nightclubs stuff. I'm hoping the new game will allow us people to do like proximity chat. So we can go to nightclubs and just talk to other players. Yeah, so this is where you pick up the daily mission. You can get a free gun, free ammo. Just talk to them and they'll give it to you. And you can actually do it once per day. If you've already beat the whole mission, come back the next day and you can do it again. So it's pretty sweet. And just remember when you're killing the AI here, sometimes they call it an exploit. Oh, here's one of the AI. Oh, and the AI vanish and disappear here sometimes. So I'll try not to do any exploits here. What I'll do is just try to kill whatever AI that I can without exploiting. I think what they were trying to say the exploit was is if you were drowning the androids and then using that to trigger the AI. but which I found was weird because you still can't trigger them unless someone hunts them. Because like if someone kills like thousands of androids, they'll keep coming until like that amount of android kills wears off. So I don't know why that would be considered an exploit. So it's frustrating if you try to kill the AI here because other players will be killing the AI and you'll start wasting ammo. Like if they get the kill and it doesn't count for you, then you wasted a shot. So that's why I tried doing it more at the other place we were just at. Because if you start finding AI there, there's usually no one else around. So then you can just shoot the AI in peace without other players stealing the kills. Hey, Junior. Yeah, he's right. Junior was saying that there used to be proximity chat in this game, and I do believe that was the case. I think what happened is proximity chat used to be a feature that costed extra. So you could like pay extra, like a monthly fee, and then all of a sudden you'd have access to proximity chat. But I'm pretty sure eventually they realized that that was causing the game and the servers to lag really bad. So I'm pretty sure they phased it out for that reason. And just told everyone to use their own shit like Skype or whatever. Or what is it, TeamSpeak. So once they bring proximity chat back, I'm hoping in the new version, this is one of the ideas I was thinking of. We'll go over it right now. Like one of the main features, which I did in my episode, if anyone hasn't seen it, I dumped the files from one of the original copies of the game. Like I have the original game DVD. It talked about how Entropia's main purpose at the beginning, where the main feature that was supposed to draw everyone into the game, was like Second Life type stuff. Where you could come to nightclubs like this and hold dances and parties. But the whole problem is we don't have any proximity chat, right? So say someone decides to be like the DJ, go on stage and start like yelling and talking so that everyone can hear it. It won't work because we don't have any proximity chat. So you really can't hold concerts here. You really can't hold like anything social because the chat's not working. Like sure, we got the text chat, but can you imagine if like Bonnie was doing her auctions like live and she could just talk and you didn't have to like tune into her stream? You could actually hear her talking. That'd be pretty sweet. So I'm hoping that's one of the new features with Entropia. If they add like some proximity chat so we can hold like more social stuff, it'd be wicked to get the actual social stuff going. Because really that's supposed to be the hook for Entropia. That you do all that social stuff and then you just go collecting money on the side. It's never supposed to be all about the money. But I think a lot of people just like the all about the money feature, and maybe that's why they phased out every player having an apartment. Because I don't know if anyone heard my old episode. That's one of the things I think they should do when they launch Entropia again, is make sure that they make a new system for apartments. And how it could work. Every player gets a base apartment. So I know some people might sound like, hey, that's too communist-like. But fuck, man, we're playing in Entropia here. It's not like we're giving everyone a real apartment in real life. So how I was going to explain this, let's go collect some sweat. Because I want to be able to do a little bit more vape hoots. Studio Gate South, if anyone's wondering where the best sweat is. Oh God, talking so much. Need a drink. Yeah, so that's my idea. I don't know if any other players want to start a forum message about it on Planet Calypso forum or whatever. I'm not sure where they're taking ideas for the new game or if they even are. But anyways, what I was thinking is when each player, this is actually an idea that I got from the old game that I used to play before I got into Entropia, because Entropia wasn't out yet when I was playing this game. Know what the game was called was Cybertown, and one of the kicks to Cybertown, it was very much like Second Life, where you had to create your own avatar. But one of the features they made in Cybertown is each player, when they create an avatar, also gets to to create their own first apartment. So they made apartments like a base feature of the game where every player actually gets their own apartment. No, what Second Life did, so they didn't crash the apartment real estate markets, is every player gets a really small apartment. Like, I mean, like tiny, where you can only fit like maybe 20, 30 items in it. Very small apartment. And you get to pick like a community that you pick your apartment in, and from the available ones. So the game would give like a huge list of where they have available units, and then you could pick where you wanted your apartment. And then later, if you picked a community that you didn't really like, you could request for a transfer, and then you could transfer to an equal value apartment as long as it was equal value and a certain amount of time had passed. So you can't just keep switching over and over, but as soon as a certain amount of time had passed, you could switch to a new apartment. Oh, and that was the other thing. When you played Cybertown, if you did like the daily login bonus, there was an auction where they would put up a whole bunch of items that were like going to be rare soon. So they'd have like the game would put, say, like 10 paintings that were red on sale on auction for 1 ped. So if you did the daily login bonus and you kept logging in every day and you bought the items that were for sale in the auction that day, then you could resell them in like a week and make profit. Because anyone who didn't log in that day didn't collect the item, and then if they needed it to finish their collection, they would pay a premium to get it. So that was a neat feature of Cybertown, is that each player got their own apartment. Fuck, man, I grabbed too many. And they had daily login bonuses. So if they can figure out a way to do that with the new Entropia, I'll be very impressed. Because I think that would be sweet if everyone had their own apartment. So that way when you start collecting items and stuff, you actually have a place where you can spawn them and look at them. And especially if you meet new players. You're like, hey, come check out my apartment. It's a neat way to have like social activities built into the game if every player has an apartment. And then obviously players can always upgrade. They can pay extra money and buy a bigger apartment. So they don't have to keep just the small one and have tiny apartments. I'm thinking that's actually the future of what we'll see in North America. Eventually, politicians are going to have to give out everyone one vacation property. So you're not supposed to use it as your main income or your main housing spot, but you can in emergency situations. And the government will just give one tiny condo to everyone as like a vacation spot. And then same thing, you'll be able to transfer it. So if you've had your vacation apartment in, say, Boston for the last 10 years, you're like, hey, man, I'm sick of visiting Boston. Let's move it to New York. So then you move your like tiny vacation spot that the government pays for. I know a lot of people debate if it will just turn into like some sort of communist fucking hellhole where everyone does drugs and never works, but we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Dan Davis. Welcome. Now, I was hoping Dan would make it because he was the one encouraging me to get back into more Entropia. Now I appreciate it. Everyone tuning in today. It's pretty wild. That's one thing with the community in Entropia. It feels like visiting Cheers. Everyone knows your name. All right. We got some more players here. Iron Fist. Is that actual Dan Davis? I keep forgetting. What's Dan's avatar in Entropia called? Yeah, how far are we into the stream? Feels like I've been talking 2 hours. Yeah, we have been talking 2 hours. Fuck. God damn it. Now, at least now I can do a little bit of extra vaping. Now we got some action going on the screen. Got to take a little breather. No, so that's like all the different excitement I've been looking forward to in Entropia's. Yeah, Dan Davis, did you, oh, it is Iron Fist. That's cool. Yeah, that reminds me. I remember the wings in your avatar. Unless you just got those. Then I'm hallucinating. Hallucinating memories. No! Yeah, so I was going to ask. Hopefully I could get some more Entropia players in the chat. Has anyone heard the release date for the new engine? Or is it just like up in the air and we don't know when it's going to come out? Because fuck, man, if we already have the release date, I can start a countdown. That'd be sweet. Yeah, did Dan hear about the new engine? That's what I was wondering. Has all the players in Entropia even heard that they're switching the game over to a new engine? Like, I know, like, there's going to be so many players that are going to be pissed and quit the game over it. Oh, can I leak the position? Sure. Yeah, we're at the #1 sweat area, so I'm giving out the location. I wonder if I can copy it over into that chat. No, still the Discord. Alright, well, I'll share the Discord link again. Hopefully that's one that still works. If anyone wants to join in on the Discord chat page, then yeah, once you join in, just let me know in the chat here. So I'll put in the headphones and I can hear you. And I'll also have to turn on the link in the, whatchamacallit, the OBS window. Now, I was hoping to get to whoever wants to be the first Entropia live caller for my show. Because I got a whole bunch of live, well, not one live caller that's called in a whole bunch of times for Clone Evolution. So we do have quite a few in the books. Yeah, Dan Davis is right. When it switches to the new engine, you know how many people that's going to bring to the game? Because I don't know if anyone looked up the engine, but they specifically said that it's designed to work for mobile. So it's like you could play the entire mobile market into Entropia. And I don't know if anyone's heard, but the mobile market is like millions of times bigger than all of the gamers on PC and home consoles put together. So the mobile market could be like the biggest explosion to ever happen to Entropia, which kind of freaks me out. Maybe it'll be too big. But other players were skeptical, rightfully so. They said that Mindark will make the game with the engine, but they won't enable it for mobile use. So I don't know if they would really do that. That'd seem like a horrible shame if the engine's designed for mobile, not to launch it on mobile. But yeah, I don't know. So they said 4 months. Is it 4 months till the next engine? Holy shit, that'd be sweet. Dear God, if it's only 4 months till the next engine, that'll be amazing. That's what I was kind of hoping, that they didn't announce the new engine and then just start working on it. I was kind of hoping that they would announce it when they're almost ready to launch it. Because it would kind of suck to like, hey guys, we got a new engine, but it's not going to be here for like 3 years. Like, no! Yeah, so the new engine too, one of the things that game programmers talked to me about with Entropia, they said the main thing that was hindering Entropia was it was designed to work on single core computers. Because I don't think they had multiple core computers when the old engine was developed. I could be wrong about that, but so they were saying once they switch over to like a multi-core engine, then it'll be drastically better for the game. That's why I kind of felt too, like a lot of times I would like do game streams for other games, and then I'd introduce players to Entropia. That was the two complaints they had. One was that it wasn't on mobile, and two, they said the graphics looked like it was from like the year 2000. So I was like, yeah, if we could fix both of those issues, I think I could hook a lot more new players into the game. Especially when I start doing my travel vlogs more in the fall. I know I promised to do travel vlogs this summer, but dear God, man, it's been so hot, and I've really just been partying and swimming and disc golfing and relaxing. But I'm going to buckle down and get some travel vlogs done by the fall, hoping. It was either start dating more or do the travel vlogs. And the way dating's working out, I think travel vlogs is more realistic. No, if anyone heard, I got a whole bunch of really nice dates lined up. It seems like the post-lockdown era is like the prime time for dating online. But anyways, every date that I tried, everything fell apart. So, oh well. Better luck next time. Now, hopefully my TV will be fixed and we can set up some more Netflix dates in no time. No, my friend Frank, that's sort of like Nikola Tesla when it comes to working on stuff. So when he comes over to help with the TV, if there's anyone that can fix it, it's him. So yeah, that'll be sweet. Oh yeah, and he came over and helped put our greenhouse together. So now my greenhouse is like 99% done. He said he's going to help fix the rest of the roof to the greenhouse when he comes over next time. So I'll definitely do an outdoor travel vlog in my backyard, show off some of my greenhouse situations. Almost all my vegetables died this year. It kind of sucks. I was trying to grow garlic, and then I was like, all my garlic died. And it was thriving at one point, so I don't know what I did to kill it, so who knows? Maybe when Halloween rolls around, you don't want to scare all the vampires away, so if all the garlic died, it's not for the worst. Now I had chives growing, I had onions growing. It was pretty much the box of bad breath. I was thinking about it, because I'm like, shit, garlic's growing, onions, chives. It's like everything that gives you bad breath in one spot. No, I think what it was is I added potatoes. And someone was telling me if you add potatoes, it can kill the other plants around it. So maybe that's what happened. Adding the potatoes was not a good idea. But I have a huge potato crop growing. No, I was lucky that I usually just water everything, and I think I overwatered it a little. That could be another reason why it died. Because I'm pretty sure, like, someone was telling me that onions and garlic normally like dry soil. So if I was watering it like all the time, probably wasn't a good idea. I should have just let it dry out. But the watering seems to be helping the potatoes. They're thriving. Now, I was thinking next year I'm going to grow sweet potatoes because I love sweet potatoes. And they're actually expensive to buy. There's no point in growing regular potatoes because they're so cheap just to buy a bag. But I had some potatoes that were going bad in the kitchen, so I threw them in the garden and they grew. So I was like, hey, instead of throwing the potato out, let's see if it grows. No, I should try that. Have I tried roasted garlic and onion paste? Not yet. Although it does sound familiar, so maybe at a restaurant once or something. No, I found some tricks to growing garlic, which I was surprised. When someone gave me the garlic, I didn't even know. It just looks like grass growing. But when you dig it up, there's like a garlic under it. And what you do is apparently you're supposed to break off like one or two of the cloves of garlic and get those to sprout, and it'll grow into a whole nother garlic. But what I had was just whole garlics in there, so I don't know. I think when I dug up some of them, they were so tiny that they were like, yeah, tiniest thing you'll ever see. That's what she said. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that was terrible. Sorry, I tried to get my mind out of the gutter. It's not working. No, maybe I'll do an episode about that where I dig up the remaining of my garlic, see how much of it survived. Who knows? Maybe there's a big clove down there somewhere, and it's only the small ones that I dug up so far. No, my backyard is so full of animals. I think some of the animals were still getting into the garden, even though it's a raised garden. Fuck, we had groundhogs, foxes, raccoons, skunks. That was the weirdest part. My backyard is like so close to downtown, but we got like almost like an acre of land in like the downtown core with fenced off with like a whole bunch of woods around it because there's parks near us. So that's why you get all these animals even though we're downtown. The fox, I was thinking I should really take pictures of because I was like, shit, man, fox videos on YouTube are usually pretty popular. So fuck, man, I should really set up some sort of security camera to film the fox. People will be like, what the fuck? You have a fox living in your backyard? It kind of sucks too because when the fox is gone, like if there's no fox around for a while, a whole bunch of rabbits will move in. But as soon as the fox comes back, yeah, I can imagine where the rabbits go. Now, I was biking and I seen a fox the other day, and he just killed an animal and he was carrying it back to his den. I couldn't see what kind of animal he got, but it was a pretty big one. So you got to be careful around foxes, as cool as they look. Now, someone said that coyote sightings are really picking up, killing animals. Like, oh man, this one lady I know, her fucking cat got killed by coyotes, and they ripped its head right off. So I was like, man, that would really suck. Can you imagine going out to see if your cat's okay and head's ripped right off? So yeah, you gotta watch coyotes too. Unless you're not in Canada, then you probably don't have as many coyotes issues. Oh yeah, and the other lady I know, or one of my old friends, she was keeping goose or geese, and then apparently the coyote got her geese, and yeah, they didn't survive either. Alright, so what are we going to do for Entropia next episode? I'm trying to think. I probably should be flying to Calypso so that I can make some sales, like put a whole bunch of my blueprints on auction. Unless someone needs some PRX prints. I haven't seen if the price changed at all since I last played in the spring. So hopefully the price on PRX prints just skyrocketed. Then we can make enough money for our shopkeeper. Because damn, we're so close to the shopkeeper, right? Like, I'm pretty sure if we get 5,000, say 200, that might be enough to get one off the auction. And that'll be pretty sweet, because man, I haven't had a shopkeeper in a long time. Last time I had a shopkeeper, they used to sell for 2,000. I think I actually bought my last shopkeeper for 1,800. So just goes to show how long ago that was. Back in my day, shopkeepers used to cost 2,000. All right, so maybe we'll get ourselves another hater. I think I got time to wrap up. Maybe one more hater. No, I'm so looking forward to finding out if Neverdie is on board with the whole new Entropia engine. Because you imagine Neverdie's like pumped about it, and he's going to come back and Rocktropia will just be booming again. Oh god, I can just imagine how sweet that would be. But I don't want to get my hopes up, because maybe Neverdie still is like abandoned Entropia, and we're not really going to see him make a big deal when it comes time to the new engine. Because you got to think, he's got to convert his entire planet to a new engine, right? Maybe that's why he's been gone so long. He could already be working on that. And that's why he was gone. Can you imagine that's why he was gone? He couldn't tell anyone? Because they didn't want to leak it out that Entropia is going to have a new engine. So he literally just left and started working on the new engine and tried to keep it hush-hush. Holy, that'd be sweet. I don't want to get my hopes up that that's really what happened, but man, if that's what it was, that'd be sweet. That's really a best case scenario, so I shouldn't really think that's what happened. Holy, 6K for a shopkeeper. Yeah, that'd be expensive. No, I just went on auction today. We found 2 shopkeepers on Calypso, and they were 2,100 each. So it wasn't so bad. That's what I was thinking. If we get 2,000, or not 2,000, 5,000. Jeez, getting optimistic. Yeah, so there was 5,200 each. Or no, what was it? 5,120 each? Anyways, you can just go check the auction. You can still find them posted. It was 2 hot babe ones, so it could be really good for selling clothes. Now, I want to do is get a shopkeeper that's a hot babe, and then put all the latest clothes that I craft. So if I'm crafting some bikinis or stuff, I'll have models for it. If anyone else wants to model bikinis for me, let me know. Oh, I can only dream. Yeah, and if anyone's wondering what's been happening with my vaporizer attachment, it's I decided to put a goal of 1,000 likes or follows on my Facebook page. And if we reach 1,000, I'll try relaunching it. So actually opening the website again, having it for sale, doing all the proper tax work, opening the business. But I think right now we're only at like 100 or 200 people, but still it's pretty good. So if anyone wants to help reach that goal, they can go on the Facebook page, give it a like. You never know, that vaporizer invention, it could be my make or break moment. It could be one of those things where I make enough money where I can really start like saving properly for retirement. Or it could be one of those things where I just get sued. Lose everything. So it's pretty risky. That's why I want to get 1,000 likes for it first before I even try it. I don't want to be trying and get sued and only sell like 20 of them. That'd be brutal. I could see my luck going that way. No, the reason I would get sued, it is a very dangerous device. I'd have to make quite the waiver form for using it. That you don't burn yourself or put anything poisonous in it. No, really it's designed to work for weed, but the company that makes it also designs it to work for potpourri and stuff. But you're definitely not supposed to inhale the potpourri. Yeah, because potpourri smells nice, and this device can use it to like fill the room so it smells nice. Or other people use it for weed and just inhale it. And that's what my vaporizer attachment is designed to do. Collect the vapors and store it in a tank. Alright, so Sad Cats is wondering, what does the Madling gig pay? Trying to wonder what is Madling. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow. Little bit is understatement. Madling. Trying to think, what could that be? Oh, was that the surveys for Entropia partners? Or no, something else. Slego payouts are pretty varied. If anyone wants to play Slego, just let me know. We could actually get a Slego game going at the same time I do Entropia, I bet. Yeah, I should bring that up. I'll bring up Slego in case anyone hasn't seen the updates to that. This is actually one of the first Entropia videos I made. I did a tutorial contest entry for how to play Slego. Excuse me. Oh, for modeling. What kind of modeling was I talking about? I'm trying to think. Oh, the 3D modeling? I was talking about 3D modelings for 3D printers earlier. Now, I was thinking about that is you could do it in Entropia Store, sort of like a Thingverse, and just have all the models that people have made or designed from Entropia, either from their avatar images or different bosses or apartments or whatever they got. Maybe even add a feature in the game where you can export the models. That'd be sick. Yeah, and then have it like Thingverse, but people can add tips. So whenever time people are getting these cool 3D models and sharing Entropia content, that Entropia, like Mind Art Company, gets a few tips on the side. Maybe even the model creator could get tips too. Yeah, that's what it would work. The model creator would get a tip, and then Entropia would get a cut of it. So that way that more people playing Entropia could actually get hard items that like real physical things from Entropia. Speaking of, I'll go grab some of mine. I'm always talking about them, and I left them on the other side of the room. Oh, I need to stretch too. Now every time I sit for like, I don't know, like 2-3 hours in a row, then I stand up, it's like, oh, I feel it. It's not a good thing, I feel. Alright, so some of the physical items I got from Entropia is the card. Like the sheet that comes with that, what is it, the scan card. I wish I could put it closer to the camera, but it'll just disappear if I do. It's the algorithm that I'm using for the green screen. Makes everything disappear. So I've got that. I've got the actual gold card. Not to brag, but this is some of the stuff that I've collected over the years. So I got the gold card. I've got the gold card scanner. It's one of the... I should really take the battery out because I still have the original battery. Test to see if it works. And I've also got the DVD that I got from Never Die at a convention. It's also the thumbnail for my stream right now. So if you're wondering what the DVD is, that's what the DVD disc looks like. Well, so that's what I was thinking. It'd be neat if Entropia got more real world items for sale in some sort of marketplace, and then they're getting cuts of it. So 3D printing models, I was thinking that'd be a really neat way to do it. Sort of like super chat systems, but for 3D models. And who knows how cool the 3D models will be from the new engine. And maybe that's what they could do for people that are going to miss the old Entropia, is that's be a token for Mindark. They'd be like, hey, we'll release all the 3D models from the old avatars from the old game. Or not even like the avatars, but the mob creatures and stuff. So that people that miss the old game can 3D print and share the old creatures and get super chats going, and Mindark make little profits from that. So that'd be sweet. So I don't know if that's the modeling. Oh, modeling the bikini in the game. No, I was thinking in my pool in the backyard. No, what I was thinking too is, yeah, make music videos one day, and I got to try to hire some models to model bikinis. They're pretty popular for music videos, right? Now, I was thinking of asking my ex-girlfriend to do it because she does modeling stuff. She looks great in a bikini. No, I think there was like a fashion program. There's actually on this disc, like the DVD, where they used to have like fashion designers that actually made real clothes designs. And they were, I think, hiring models to show it off. And it was at the New Oxford Mall. But I think all that stuff at New Oxford fell apart. So I don't know if they still do the fashion stuff. Maybe. If you want to go and see all the New Oxford fashion history in Entropia, just check out my video on the history of Entropia, or when I cracked this disc and got all the contents loaded on my computer. What did we do it? We, what do they call it? Fuck, can't remember the names of anything. Dum-da-dum-dum. Oh, we dumped it. That's what it is. I should be able to remember the word dump. It's happening a lot recently. That's one thing about getting back into online dating. Gotta get ready for a lot of dumpings. Win some, lose some. No, I just broke open another fresh jar, some Rick Simpson oil someone gifted me. Some nice batch. It's a little bit on the runny side, but I actually liked it that way, so then I can drip it easier. If it's too thick, then you can't really drip it unless you light a lighter to it. This way I can save money on butane. Just drip it normally. Alright, see you later. Take care. Watch cartoons. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, let's give a shout out to all the viewers watching today. We got Junior, Dan Davis, Watch Cartoons and Anime, and Fear Legions. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Now hopefully if I do a little vape more, my back will not be seized up as bad. Now I'm thinking next year I'm legitimately going to grow a CBD plant. Because I actually tried CBD. My uncle gave me some. And I found the pain relief part of it for my back was actually even better than the regular weed. So we'll try CBD weed and grow a whole plant of it. So we are allowed to grow 4 plants each year. So I figure if one of them's CBD and the other ones are THC, it's not too bad. And really, I got enough that I saved from previous grows that even if all my plants died this year, I still wouldn't run out. I wouldn't run out for 5 years. Now, there's one thing about Canada's economy getting a little bit rocky. Even though it got rocky, at least they let us legalize weed. So now everyone doesn't have to spend so much money on weed, and definitely helps save money. Because I used to spend so much money on weed, it was ridiculous. Like upwards of almost 80% of my spending cash. So I was like, holy shit, getting 80% more money. It's like, woo. Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot to show the Entropia Partners shit. So if anyone wants to join Entropia Partners, this is the link below. You can find it. Next thing you'll know, you'll be here. You can try your login. Here's all the different regions that players are from. So I imagine it works in all those ones. Let's go with Slego. Oh, fuck. I have to log in to get it. Alright, so I'll just pull that off the screen while I log in. Yeah, so if you want to use Entropia Partners, you can use it to make money for Entropia, or you can use it to make money for Second Life. Whatever games you're into. Ah, here we are. Alright, so we're back. So I'll see if anyone tried my affiliate link yet. I think I've been sharing this for like over a year, and I don't think anyone's tried it yet. So let's check. Ah, I still have no referrals for it. So anyways, and Entropia Partners, you can buy sweat, or you can sell your sweat. And in order to sell sweat, you click here. And it's got all these different ways where you can get tokens. And then with the tokens, you can sell the sweat. So I'll have to do a video about that because I actually have enough tokens to sell some sweat. So that's why I'm collecting sweat. I'll be able to sell it to Entropia Partners. And they buy it for 1.5, so that's a pretty good price. Alright, so yeah. Another way you can get sell your sweat is by watching Tia's channel or playing the free game every hour, the high-low game. I don't think I really play the high-low game. I wish there was a way you could do it from what I like to do is play Slego. Let's play that. So you click play Slego. You can use some of your Project Entropia dollars that you've earned doing stuff at Entropia Partners and risk it on Slego. We'll see if anyone's actually in the Slego playground. So once you press all this and you load it up, you can either play it for free to learn and practice or pay 100 coins to register. So we'll register for one match, see if anyone plays against us. And if the timer runs out and no one's actually registered to play against you, then you can just, they'll give you the tokens back and try it again. Or you can still leave. And the nice part where it shows this game pot down here, this is how much I've entered to try playing. And sometimes the moderators of the game will boost up the game pot. So even though you've only paid a small amount to enter the Slego game, it can get boosted and be worth even more. So that's why sometimes I'll swing by the Slego board, see who's all playing. And if it's a giant pot, then I'll join in. And yeah, then when you win, you get a share of it, and all of a sudden this money will build up in your account. And once it reaches like 1,000, that's when I like to withdraw it. Because they give you a bonus if you wait till you get 1,000. You can withdraw smaller amounts. You don't have to wait to 1,000. You'll just miss out on the big bonus. Alright, so I think what I'll do is I'll put this screen to the side so I can still see Entropia. And if it comes back, I'll bring it back on. We'll see if anyone actually joins. There we go. Alright, so Dan's still here. Sweet. Let's go get some more creatures. Oh, someone get one? No, they did not. There's one. No, so people that got events going in Entropia, I forgot to mention that. As long as I got my computer keep going stable, I should be able to help stream events for people. Or even if they just want to record the event from a different perspective. Like say you're holding a big event in Entropia and you want some recordings of it so that you can actually share the videos later. Just let me know and I should be able to help do that shit. And who knows, even if I like the event a lot, I might even be able to do it for free, so just let me know. If you're modeling like, I don't know, like mankinis, I might pass. No, I'm just I've done enough work on the mankinis. Now I was checking the mankini video to see how it's been doing, and it hasn't really got many views since last year. So my 15 minutes of fame is pretty much over, but I enjoyed it while it lasted. Alright, I better not keep registering for Slago, because if I look away and the match starts, I'll lose all my money. That would suck. Alright, so anyways, people have seen how to play Slago, and if you ever want to play me in Slago, just let me know in the Discord page, and we can arrange a game. Wherever it's legal in your regions. Now I was wondering how the legality of Slago works, because it is kind of like a video game of skill for money, so I'm not sure. Maybe it is just random, who knows. Yeah, Sensei was looking for some blueprints. I think I had one of the ones he needed. I'll have to try to get back to him. But I won't open the messages until we're offline. I keep forgetting that I shouldn't open my messages when people are all watching the show. Just in case hot babes are sending nudes. I wish. That'd be a weird feature in the new Entropia. If you could actually send JPEG images to other players in the game. Whew. What a minefield that would be. Oh, I have no bowl in here at all. Holy shit. Yeah, we better call this stream off soon, eh? We're going to reach the 3-hour mark. Dear God. Holy shit, someone just gave us a sync. Now, that's what I love about Entropia and hate about Entropia. It's one of those games where you start playing it and your whole day can just vanish. Right? See, really, this would kind of be the neat future of Entropia, is if we're playing on the new engine, there's crap loads of people here, and then someone at the sweat party's like, hey, I got a really cool apartment. Everyone want to come over and check it out? We can just chat to each other. That's when Entropia goes to the next level of like immersive environment. I think that is really what's holding us back. Even though we're all sweating here at a team, we really can't talk to each other other than the chat and the text. That is pretty old school. And if anyone else knows the answer to that, why Entropia removed the proximity chat, maybe because enough people weren't paying to use it, or who knows, maybe it's still in the game and we just don't see it. Because I don't know, I rarely put the game sound on at all because I usually don't wear headphones and I can't have the game sound turned up or it'll echo. So if anyone knows the Entropia volume's too high or too low, just let me know. I could try to adjust it. I think for sweating, it's probably really annoying. Yeah, Dan Davis was saying that the in-game voice edition would be really cool. The only thing I'm wondering is like how much really would it use for data? Like, man, like I'm pretty sure adding voice, that's quite a bit of extra horsepower. But we're talking about a whole new engine here, right? So maybe it can actually handle it. Because you got to think, people's fucking cell phones, man, they're so powerful now. Like, I'm pretty sure if Entropia was designed to work on, like, multi-core devices, today's cell phones could just destroy running it, right? The only reason they run into problems is it's not designed for it. So that's why it's fucked. So if they can start right away with a whole new engine and design it right off the bat to work on cell phones, boom. Like, I don't mind if the player or the gameplay gets simplified a little bit just so that they can add the cell phone market. I know a lot of people complain, but maybe what they'll do is they'll have like a different controller set. So if you're playing on a cell phone, you can hit the controller set button in the game. It'll switch you over to cell phone control sets. And then if you're playing on a computer, obviously you can set it to computer control set. And if you're playing on your NVIDIA Shield, then you can hit that, and there's a control set for that too. Holy shit, can you imagine if that was the case? Like, I don't know what NVIDIA Shield would say, right? Like, would they ban Entropia just because it's a real money economy? Or would they actually allow people to play it on their console? Because I know, like, Ken and other people have always talked about Entropia being played on, like, PS5 or Xbox. But I'm pretty sure those big companies, they don't touch it because of the real money stuff. If it wasn't for the real money economy, we probably would have already been playing it on Sony. Because Sony's got their own real money networks, right? So they don't want people to take all their currency and spend it somewhere else on their platform without them getting a cut. But who knows? With NVIDIA Shield, they usually let you run Android games. So if you're allowed to run Android games on your NVIDIA Shield, boom, you could load up the new Entropia. I haven't even tried that. I should try to download the not the roller coaster tycoon, but Entropia Tycoon, and load it on the NVIDIA Shield and see if it works. Maybe I'll do that for an update video. But I can't try it till my TV's fixed. So who knows how long that'll take. I'm waiting for the LEDs to arrive from China. What I did is I bought replacement LED strips. So we're going to test the LEDs on my TV and see if they're fried. And if one of them's fried, we'll swap it out. Yeah, it's quite the operation. I bought some like plunger cups to lift the screen. LED testers. And if it all fails, TV goes in the garbage and I'll have to buy a new one for Christmas or something. I can go a few months without a TV. Because really, I got so many screens on my computer, I can just stream anything from my TV to them while I wait for a TV. It's just not the greatest for Netflix dates. Yeah, so I'm wondering if anyone's heard news about Neverdie releasing any social media content about what he thinks about the new upgrade to the engine for Entropia. He is our fucking president after all, so be cool if he's got some sort of opinion about it. I'm still thinking if Neverdie's teleport token system is part of the new engine, I won't be pissed. Like, I was pissed at the teleport system at first, but as long as they make some teleports free and some charge, I'm okay with it. If they make all of them charge, that'll suck. So that's where I think they got to make some sort of consignment, some sort of like halfway, a bargain, compromise. That's it. So just make a teleport token system where a lot of the teleports actually do require the tokens. But if you want to go to the main ones where everyone normally goes, like Twin Peaks or different malls or different popular land areas, then those ones will remain free. That's what I was thinking would be a great idea. But who knows? Maybe Neverdie's abandoned the whole teleport token system to begin with, and he's already got a new plan. If he's got a new plan, I'm up for hearing that too. No, from what I heard, is basically anyone can create their own cryptocurrency with this blockchain technology. So I was thinking, man, if he still does that, makes teleport tokens some sort of cryptocurrency, that'd be pretty wild. Yeah, let's check out what's been happening with the crypto markets. I know some of the Entropia players are into it, so I'll just give everyone a quick update. What's been happening in the crypto world. Alright, I'll make it bigger. That's what she said. Alright, so Bitcoin has been on quite the roller coaster. Everyone thought it was on the roll right back to 80,000, but then it did another crash. I was tempted to invest at it when it was at 37,000, so I don't know. I kind of should have. Didn't. And these are all the currencies that I have thanks to my referrals now, so I appreciate everyone. I've even got some Dogecoin now. Maybe I'll show that off soon. So yeah, there's been a bit of crashes today, but the week overall is definitely high up for a lot of these. Alright, we need a new hater mob. So if anyone's won and lost money on the cryptocurrency, just try to remember there's more to life than money. So if you're stressed out over it, just try to remember that. God, don't I know about life without money. Now I shouldn't complain, because really I've managed to get most of my spending and habits under control, so really my desire or need for money isn't what it used to be. I used to need money to buy weed all the time, and now I can just get weed for free. But really I should start working on life savings, because I don't think I can live on weed for the rest of my life. I'll just eat weed. I'll build my house out of weed. Now I'll show everyone the Bet Fury thing. Hopefully it doesn't get my account in too much trouble. So maybe I'll just put it half screen so we don't get carried away showing it the whole thing. We'll self-censor a little bit. No, the Wheel of Fortune spins. Fuck, man. I don't know if anyone's been doing those, but dear God, I had some really good luck on them. I didn't win $10,000 or anything, but I won some of the other mini jackpots. So that definitely helped get my account going. Alright, so I'm logged in. Let's check out what we're at. I'm getting hit by 2 creatures here, but I'm hoping maybe when Dan gets over here, he'll be able to get rid of one of these. And then I'll start moving in a second. Alright, so if anyone hasn't seen Bet Fury in a while, they added sport and gaming. So if you want to see your currencies for gaming, it'll list it and all the crypto values. But if you want to see it in actual real money value, just click sport. And then you can convert it all to US dollars. And it doesn't actually convert it, it's just showing you what it would be if you want to bet. So now I can see my Bitcoin is worth $11. My red torrent is worth or whatever that currency is called, I forget, $22. My Beyonce is worth $7, and so forth. So you can see after a year of doing this, I'm not really rich, but it's definitely like better than nothing. And this one isn't worth 300. This is just the shares. So we'll put it back to gaming, and I'll show you how the share stuff's been working lately. If you go to staking, that's how much I've been collecting per day, I think. So that's a pretty good amount. And it varies depending how many of those red tokens I have. So if you get a lot of those red tokens, and you get more back on these. Yeah, and that'd be cool if Entropia had one of the cryptocurrencies in this wallet in the future. So I could start winning money for Entropia on crypto stuff too. That'd be wild. Alright, so if I go to the boxes and you click referral, that's where all your referral money comes in if you share your link. So that's my referral link there. You can use it in the chat below. It'll work better in there, or the more description. So you just click withdraw. Now I get all these currencies thanks to my referrals. And if I want to check the rest of my referrals, they actually just added a whole new area for it. So let's check it out. So now you got 4 categories at the top. This is total wager, total earned. I'm not even sure what that means. It's new, so I'm still figuring it out. So this is what people have done recently since I last checked today. So I appreciate that, everyone. That's what my referrals won me. So if you want to collect what your referrals got you on these, then you just click commission payout. So thanks, everyone. You're helping me move out of my mom's basement one day. Now my mom's basement, I've been cleaning it a lot actually throughout the summer, so it's looking a lot nicer these days. It's not that bad at all. Alright, so referral, that's that situation. How many referrals are we at now? I think it said somewhere. Oh, there, we're up to 24. So thanks everyone that signed up. Really appreciate it. All right, let's get back to just full Entropia. Oh, wait, yeah, there was one other thing I wanted to check. The Bitcoin one. I don't even know how much this one's worth. I think I got roughly maybe $100 worth. I'm not sure. Yeah, so there's the amount that I've been getting just from doing the free rolls. But the other way I got this up so high was thanks to the Entropia players that helped deposit too. I got like one of these direct deposit numbers that you can send it to. Where is that? Rewards, lottery, anyways. So one of the times when I was doing the Wheel of Fortune spin, which they send to your email once a day, I won like 4,000 lottery tickets. So these lottery tickets, normally you have to buy them, and I won like 4,000. Sadly, I didn't win the lottery, but I was like, holy shit, that's the most lottery tickets I've ever had. So keep playing that Wheel of Fortune if you want to get lucky. Because, man, it worked for me. After a few years, well, over a year of doing the Wheel of Fortune or whatever, I've gotten some really good spins. They got kick-ass prizes in it. Yeah, let's see how many referrals have been helping lately, too. Holy shit, we're up to 143. So thanks everyone who's been helping. That's crazy. They got some sort of fun token system, but I haven't been trying it. I don't know. Fun sounds a little skeptical. How fun is it really? So yeah, slowly but surely we're getting the Bitcoin up, and who knows? Bitcoins go up to $1 million one day. Maybe this $100 will go up to 1,000. Who knows? That'd be sweet. Now, and I was thinking in the future, who knows what kind of referral systems will add with the new Entropia game. I'm just thinking, like, this game, when it's on cell phone and so modern, it could explode. We could see, like, more players in World of Warcraft. That'd be crazy, eh? I don't think Entropia is really capable of that. It's probably a stretch, but who knows? We shouldn't count them out. Maybe they could actually beat World of Warcraft. That'd be fucked. That's one of the things too. When Entropia adds this new engine, it could be the make or break moment, right? It could be the moment where everyone's like, fuck, we hate the new engine. Everyone just quits. Or it could be like everyone loves the new engine. Shitloads of new players come in. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be a split where a lot of people will quit and a lot of people will join. That's probably what will happen. So we can't get too worked up over losing some people in Entropia. It's bound to happen either way. If we don't upgrade the engine, people are going to leave. If we do upgrade it, they'll leave. So you lose or win either way. Now I haven't even checked like the ranking for Bet Fury to see who's betting and winning the most. I think, what was her name? Cinder. She messaged and said hi one day. And I think she said she got shitloads of the game tokens. I can't remember, like even tens of thousands. So Hopefully she didn't get too upset when crypto crashed there for a while, because I bet you her accounts will be back up in no time, especially if she had huge ones. Hey, it looks like Noah Gaming Clan was sending a message on Discord. Haven't heard from him in a while. Figured he was on a trip or something. Oh, he's wondering if I need help making a movie. Speaking of, I actually was thinking of that today. No, yesterday I was biking to the disc golf course at the lake. I take a shortcut through one of the alleys downtown. It goes by some bike shops, but it also goes by some Asian food restaurants. Fucking smells delicious, even in the alley. But anyways, I was biking through there, and there were some young ladies making some X-rated movies in the alley. Some sort of grinding action going on while I was biking past. I'm like, oh god. Now I was going to stop and comment, and I'm like, I better keep going. It's like, I don't know how old these lesbians are. Yeah. No, I definitely don't want that kind of help making movies. What I was thinking of was I seen some special effects videos, and they were showing like special effects packs, and I was like wondering if Noah Gaming Clan had worked with any special effects shit lately. Because I was thinking of buying some of those special effects packs, but I'm like, really, should I buy them? Maybe I won't even be able to get them to work. So I don't know. I'm already trying to work with some 360 special effects, so I don't want to get carried away with special effects. Excuse me. The other videos I need help with is the protest, or should I call it, demonstration videos. But you definitely have to live closer to me in order to help film them, because I pretty much just need people to watch my back, so some people don't run up and hit you from behind or something. Because the front of my head's pretty hard, but the back not so much. No, but luckily protests or demonstrations in my city have been pretty civil so far, knock on wood. So when I get back into filming more of those for my channel, I should be okay just to film solo. I'm lucky with the 360 cameras that they film on every angle, so you don't have to worry about having extra cameramen to get different angles. It'll just film it all for you. Well, I shouldn't say all of it, but pretty damn close. Hey, Dan Davis. Yeah, I do see him on the Discord. Says he's playing Entropia. Well, how do we know? Because we're playing with him. We know for sure now. Oh yeah, and if anyone's wondering what's happening with the other game that I've been streaming, why I'm streaming it so much more than Entropia, it's basically that other game is a limited time game. I'm going to play it, beat it, and then I'll be back to Entropia full time pretty much. Or I'll also be juggling that with vlogging outdoors. So that's the future plans. We're going to keep finishing off Clone Evolution. And once I beat Clone Evolution, I will still stream it like maybe once a week or something, but it won't be the daily stream anymore. So everyone who's watching the Clone Evolution videos, make sure, remember, it's limited time. No, and then we'll be back to more Entropia full-time, especially Entropia full-time in the winter, because in the winter I don't really go outside very often, other than if I'm working. So then I'll be having way more time to play on Entropia and computers again. Oh, and if anyone's wondering how the refurbished computer I'm using is working, knock on wood, so far so good. My friend came over and said he found out why I got it cheap, so refurbished. He said that there's a bend part inside the RAM. So he says my RAM is actually bent sideways. I'm hoping that's not really the case, but either way, it's still working. So far so good. Knock on wood. Yeah, I'm supposed to relaunch or launch the video review of the computer. So yeah, I'll get the review for that done. It's taken me like 6 months to do it, but hey, at least that'll be an honest review. I could say, hey, I've used it for 6 months, and this is what I think of it. Fuck, man, it might even be close to the year mark. No, I'm pretty sure when I do that review video, it's going to be one of those ones where I'll get like 10, 20 views or something. Or it could go viral and get like 50,000 views. So I really should complete it because it could be a good one or might be worthless. We'll see. Because you never know, like when you're making different videos, you could get rich, or not even get rich, get a lot of views, and all of a sudden, like, bam, channel explodes. Especially if you make a variety of content, right? If you stick to one game or something too long, obviously it's going to be way harder to grow. But I love Entropia, so when I come back to playing it full time again, I'm not going to hate on it, unless it's going to be a little bit of a rough go at the beginning, right? Like, who knows how we're really going to like the new engine. Can you imagine the new engine, they get rid of sweating? Oh, I'd be devastated. So hopefully sweating will still be a part of the new engine. Yeah, if they got rid of sweating in the new engine, I'd probably cry. At least for a week. I'd eventually get over it, but man, I don't know. Maybe we'll try to put this guy a little bit halfway between these. No, because if they got rid of sweating, that'd be so many levels for me down the drain. Like, I'm at level 37 sweat gatherer. If I lost all those levels, oh shit, I'd be devastated. Like, there goes half my life down the drain. Just kidding. Oh yeah, we're at 3 viewers and 2 likes. So if anyone else wants to help increase or match the likes, I think we can make a 3 or make it a threesome. Ooh, shit. Some of my oil's about to drip on the pan. Yeah, that was kind of nice. That one new viewer stayed and hung out for almost the whole episode. At least a couple hours there. That's what I love about Entropia. The one thing it's got over Clone Evolution is you interact, or at least have the opportunity to interact with a lot more players. Clone Evolution's a very solo game except for certain events, and then those events are pretty limited. Oh, fuck. Just as I was saying I better drip this before it drips, it dripped. Oh, I scooped it. Perfect. Very nice. Oh, fuck. I gotta go move my uncle, so I can't be getting carried away with dripping. Alright, so we'll have to go wrap this up. It's already 9 o'clock. I keep forgetting we've been streaming for 3 hours, so that's already enough time that he needs the washroom. No, his controlling his bowel functions or whatever is getting less and less, so it is a bit worrisome. The nurses are probably gonna give us some bad prognosis eventually, but so far so good. We're still managing. Alright, so yeah, thanks everyone again for tuning in. I think we gave a shout out to everyone, all the sponsors, all that jazz. Yeah, I believe we did. Next episode, we're going to try to get some live callers for Skype and Discord. What I'd really like to do, the direction I'd like to take the show, is I'd like to have a Skype caller or a Discord caller that's an Entropia player lined up for every episode. So if anyone else has their own channel and they want to promote it on other shows, we're more than welcome to call in each day or each time I do a live stream. And yeah, I'd like to discuss with people, sort of like do an archive of every player that I know in Entropia, why they started playing Entropia, how they found out about the game, and just share it with everyone so people can get an idea of who each player is and whatnot. Or you can do it anonymous if you want to. But yeah, it'd be kind of cool to do that, sort of like an archive of like all the friends that I have in Entropia, get a chance to chat with people. I know a lot of people want to do it with text, but I'd like to try to do it with colors, either audio or video or both, at least for a few of the episodes at the beginning. Maybe we'll try to do a few with text too, but I don't think text is really as good. I think the format we'll go for is get like a player and I'll bring in their image from Skype, or I'll bring in their image from Discord, and I can actually make their backgrounds disappear. So I'll be able to add just their head too if they call in a video. So if anyone's wondering how that all works, just let me know and I can walk you through how to set it up. It's pretty easy. I actually do most of everything. There'll just be one freeware app I need you to install, and it doesn't take up much room on your computer. And unless your computer's really weak, then it might, but you can always uninstall it too. Or we could just have a regular background. Or what they could do is if they have screen share, they can screen share them playing Entropia, and I'll do it half and half. So it'll be me playing Entropia on one half and them playing Entropia on the other half. Or unless we're in the same location, then we can just put our own images in each corner and show an image of both of us. So yeah, it'd be kind of cool. I'd like that format for a new Entropia show. I think it'd be neat to listen to, even just for myself. So hopefully other people will like it too. And if anyone knows Entropia players that have been playing for a long time, that'd be cool with doing an interview like that. It doesn't even have to be interview format. We can just shoot the shit while playing the game and talk about whatever Entropia stuff. I'd like to get everyone's opinion on the new engine too. Sort of get like a survey, find out how many people are actually looking forward to the new Entropia engine and how many people are devastated by the news of it. Because I know there's going to be some people that are worried that we're going to miss sweating, or that pets will be gone again. Can you imagine they take pets away again? It takes like another 2-3 years for pets to come back. And they'll have a whole nother pet mobile game. Alright, anyways, let's wrap this up. I gotta go move my uncle. Alright, if you happen to get any vibrant sweat in your vaporizer, tastes like shit, give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. Just make sure, never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone.
And thanks again for everyone that's helped out sharing my show. Raven Jade's given a shout out on her show a few times, so that's why I've got hers linked below. Not just because she's a hot babe. Alright, anyways, we got other links there below. I think Entropia Zine might have quit, so I'll have to find out. I don't know if I have them still linked below. You can check in the chat or the more info button. And yeah, thanks again everyone for watching. Appreciate Dan Davis giving me the shout out to come back. I was worried that no one wanted to watch the show again. I know I've lost a few followers over the days or months while I was gone. So I appreciate some people are still watching and sharing the videos. Really appreciate it. Bye for now. Oh yeah, we did a 3-hour episode plus the other half hour. So holy shit, 4 hours. No wonders my voice is getting sore. Alright, take care. Bye for now, everyone. Later. Later. Oh shit, we made it up to 3 viewers, 3 likes. Perfect ratio. Thanks everyone. See ya.